Good morning, Raptor Freaks. Lexiot's here. It is Sunday morning, and we're doing a watch along today of Team Canada versus Spain, second round action. This is a big deal. This game's very, very big deal. It's basically win or go home. Winner will go to the next round. Loser will be out. So this is a very, very easy to figure out kind of game. Now there was action already today, and some of the action in Jakarta and in FIBA World Cup. And I want to go over those scores real quick before we get in the game because they're very important what's happened so far this morning. Australia beat Georgia 100-84 this morning in Okinawa. Very good. That's what I would have thought would have happened there. Puerto Rico getting beat badly by Italy. This very much helps Canada. 73-57. This is what we wanted. Puerto Rico going down to Italy this morning. Very, very important game for Canada in implications for Olympics. Greece lost to Montenegro 69-73. Brazil did lose to Latvia this morning by 20, and that's a huge deal to help us out. Brazil get in big trouble. So we definitely got to win today, because if we win today, then we're past Brazil and we qualify before them. So I'm really, really happy about Latvia coming up big time today, taking care of Brazil. We should be very, very thankful towards them. Germany and Slovenia have finished up, and Dennis Schroeder and the Germany team is actually still perfect. They beat Luka in Slovenia today 100-71. That's a big, huge win, and they are 5-0 now. Germany is looking so strong at the FIBA World Cup, and proud of them beating Luka Doncic and the Slovenian team. Very big deal. Currently, Dominican Republic is playing Serbia, and this game is at 53-78. Serbia up by 25. So these European teams playing the Americas teams are coming through for us today, as far as Serbia beating down Dominican by 25 currently in the third quarter. This is good. These teams all lose and we win today. We're going to the Olympics is basically what it's going to be like soon. So also USA is in action at this moment. They are playing Lithuania. They just tipped off just not too long ago, and their score early in the game is 35-54. Lithuania up by 19 right now. That is huge right there. So all the teams in Europe are doing solids for Canada right now, as far as Puerto Rico losing, Brazil losing, Dominican down big right now, and so is the United States. So the other four Americas teams are down big. Now we need to be bucking that trend, as the one Americas team is going to beat a European team today, and that is Spain, baby. That's right. Let's go get Spain this morning. Let's go, Canada. I've got a screen. I might not be on the same broadcast as you guys because I had to go and get a different link because I'm having trouble getting on the Sportsnet app out at the cottage. So I may not have the same exact visuals as you guys. Right now, I'm seeing Lou Dort high-fiving Kyle Alexander and SGA coming out to the court. They're doing the introductions for Canada as we speak. There's RJ Barrett getting his dap as he heads out to the court to do work. Dwight Powell, big man, number 7, standing there too. Good morning to you, Canadian Dana. Good morning, everyone. Always good to see you. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Trevor J, first in. Good morning, Raptors family. Be a leader and not a follower, because followers only going to lead you down the road to destroying your life and just devastation to your family. Be careful who you have as friends. Jeez, Trevor J. I've been a trusting person. And yeah, I've had unhealthy, bad people around me. So I can tell that this word of wisdom from Trevor J is a very true one. And we got to be ready for that, just in case. Thank you, Trevor, for your words of wisdom. Quick Takes is in the house. Good morning, Raptor Freaks. Let's get it 100%. Thank you, NBA Quick Takes. Thanks for joining us once again. Y'all give NBA Quick Takes a subscribe and a follow. Fantastic YouTube NBA channel. Highly recommended. Mischief is here. Mischief to cause mischief in the early morning on a Sunday. Words of wisdom from Trevor J in the house. Yes, and happy to see Mischief is here. Blackhawk, big up, Lex, and the Raptor Freaks. What's up, Neil? Good to see you on this September the 3rd, as Canada's going to play Spain in a big-time game in just a second. Sergio Scariolo versus Jordi Fernandez. Let's go. I'm ready for this. Tom Ducarelli, our Share the Love Club subject yesterday, is here. Good morning. He's got Jordy and the Canadian Maple Leaf there. I'd love to see the cheering on of Jordy and the emotes. Tom's also saying adjustments made, or do we just need to play better? You know what? Honestly, you're not that far off with the whole just need to play better thing. It does seem like that would make things a lot better if we had just played better the other day, playing together, maybe playing a little bit more aggressive and getting after the ball, playing more energetic. Yeah, these are all keys for today also. In some ways, Brazil caught us off guard, and they made us play their style of game. And if we can play more our style, well, we'd be all right. We have played Spain in recent weeks in a friendly in Spain where we beat them in overtime, so we know we can beat them. So that mental block of like, oh, we can't beat them. They're Spain. That's bullshit because we have beat them already. So yeah, I'm excited about it, Tom. Let's see what happens. You NBA Quick Take saying U.S. is getting whooped by Jonas Valanciunas and the Lithuanian team right now. It's amazing. Blackhawks saying all we got to do is control the pace. Yeah, I agree with this. This is very, very much true. We just seen a scene of Sergio Scariolo on the screen, on my screen. He looks very serious, very, very serious. Where's my Paisan nameless to help me with this? Yeah, this is a very interesting, exciting game. They've got them all lined up on the court, and the Jakarta and the basketball World Cup stuff is all over the place. Look at this. Latvia winning today goes to 4-1, and now they are up atop. We are the only team that have beaten Latvia. So if we win today, we'll be above them because we'll be 4-1, but beat them in the tiebreaker. So this is a big time, big deal. Brazil losing today kind of puts them out if we win for sure. So that's the great thing is let's do this. They're standing at attention. It looks like we're doing the anthems of Canada right now. Let's say show some respect. Oh yeah, I can't hear it. I'm not going to sing it right now. I see Kelly Olynyk. He looks a little antsy, looking really ready. These guys are moving and ready. They're full of energy and they're ready to get going on the court to be able to play. Yeah, there's the great maple leaf flag of Canada on the screen in Jakarta. This is the last game that would be played in Indonesia. After this game, the winners will go to Manila to start playing the Philippines for the next round. So, and if we win today, we'll play on Wednesday. If we lose, we'll go play on Thursday. So we want to play on. We want to win, so we're playing on Wednesday. Wednesday's Winners' Day. Thursday's Losers' Day. So we want to be playing on Wednesday this week. So the next game, if we beat Spain today, will be on Wednesday, y'all. Just so y'all know, 9:30 a.m. Probably will be the start time once again. We see Jordy very serious, looking up at that Canadian flag. Very, very serious about this. This has got to be an emotional game for him in some respects because he's got to play against his home country today. He's coaching against the Spanish team, a team that he has actually been on their staff before as an assistant coach. So he is very, very familiar with the Spanish team. In some ways, that is an advantage for Canada, seeing as Jordy does know the Spaniards very, very well. We see Juancho Hernan Gomez, and there's Willy Herman Gomez. Yes, Juancho was the subject of our Tuesday trivia a couple weeks ago. The Hernan Gomez brothers leading this Spanish team, along with Santi Aldama, Usman Garuba, and Rudy Fernandez. Lots of good players, FIBA players on Spain. This is no slouch, and this is serious. This is a very serious game. Spain's going to bring their top game, and we're going to have to be really, really good today. We've got to be good in our NBA talented way. SGA, you can't repeat that performance you did against Brazil in the last game. And RJ, you need to get going. That's all I got to say right now. RJ, you got to find a way, one way or another, to get some points in this game because honestly, Canada needs you now more than ever. I hope your dad gave you a good pep talk this morning saying, RJ, this is your time. You need to do this now or never. If you don't do it today against Spain, well, there's not going to be a tomorrow for this one, and you're not going to be going to the Olympics. Trust me. So, yeah, get this done right now. Yeah, Cool Cat is here. Good morning, Raptor Free Crew. So nervous today and still angry that we put ourselves in this situation. In some ways, Cool Cat, this is just the way basketball is. There's ebbs and flows. Sometimes you're going to have a stinker game in their friendlies and in the World Cup. This was due to happen. All teams will have a stinker game. And, well, we've had it now. Hopefully we do not have another one today, and we just kick so much butt we win. I want to see Trey Bell-Haynes on the court today. Well, I do. Every single team is lost at the World Cup, except for USA and a couple other teams. But USA is on their way to lose to Lithuania right now. So, it's going to happen. Teams are going to lose at some point in World Cup. It's very, very difficult to go perfect in this kind of setting. So many games coming so fast, so many varied opponents of different skill levels. And you may get caught sleeping because you just played Lebanon. You're like, yeah, feels good. And then you go and play Spain the next game or another team, and boom, it's a lot different. So All right, Monique has made it here. Good morning, everyone. Let's get it together. Yeah, Monique, you're right. Jordy, let's get it together, as Monique's saying. And Quick Take saying, rough loss, but brush it off. In some ways, for such a rough loss, because we've accumulated such a good point differential and done so well so far, we can weather this loss and still win this FIBA World Cup tournament. So I'm excited about this. We'll have to see how it goes today. Hopefully we get off to a really good start. That has been an Achilles heel for us. We come out and we've been behind and given them a 10-point lead, the other team, in other games. And we don't want to do that this time. Doing that against Spain is very dangerous. That is not a team you want to spot 10 points early. So Jordy probably is very much stressing the importance of getting off to a good start and making sure that Canada it gets scoring easier than the last few games. They've had a hard time scoring at the beginning of games. So hopefully they get going quick. We see Spain wearing their white warm-ups, shooting around, getting around. There's Rudy Fernandez on the screen, on my screen at least. I am not watching the Sportsnet broadcasts, just so you guys know. I'm actually watching a stream. I think courtside. I'm watching courtside right now. Some reason the Sportsnet app is not working out at the cottage. I don't know why. It's stupid. It's just regular Rogers BS as usual. There's Jaime Fernandez on my screen, the red-headed Fernandez player. And I also saw out there Santi Aldama out there. Their starting lineup is Victor Claver, Vili and Juan Nunez, and Alex Abrines is the starting lineup for the Spanish team. The two Hernan Gomez brothers anchoring that team, along with point guard Juan Nunez, who's actually an up-and-coming star for them. A little guard, very annoying, somebody we're going to have to keep track of and kind of keep contained. If Yago killed us in the last game, we do not want Nunez killing us in this game. Nunez can be a very, very dangerous player. He's been getting a lot of shine too for his stuff that he's been doing. Usman Garuba in the last game against Latvia, 11 points, 3 of 5 from the field. He's a dangerous guy. He's a dangerous guy. He's on Oklahoma City Thunder in the NBA, and he's just a grunt kind of role player, big man that's done very good things for them. And they're showing Sergio Scariolo on my screen right now for the Spanish coach. Very, very cool. Cool Cat saying we have to win for Paris Olympics. I completely agree with this. We want to go to Paris, baby. Yeah, I've heard Paris is nice in the summer. And I want to see our Canadian guys go there and experience it. Yeah, Trevor J saying Canada just has to play for each other. Play smart and be aware who's on the court and have to be better, both sides of the court. Yeah, I agree with this, Trevor. Awareness, linkages and connection with your teammates could be very huge in this game. And USA needs to find those linkages and passes and finding each other on the court. That would be the best ingredients to success right there. Quick Take saying also, I'm watching on Sportsnet. They haven't even brought us to the court yet, shaking my head. Well, that's crazy. They're still in the studio talking. Well, I'm watching Team Canada shoot around. I see Zach Eddy just putting in little short ones right next to the restricted zone. There's villain Dylan Brooks on the sideline there on my screen, hoisting up threes, getting warmed up. Yeah, I'd like to see some Kyle Alexander in this game. I think that he was very helpful in the friendly win in overtime against Spain earlier this month. So I don't want to see a DMP for Kyle Alexander today. I don't want to see a DMP for Bell Haynes, possibly if Nunez is getting out of control. And then also, yeah, we want to see Big Zach if we need some sort of rim protection or kind of paint presence. Let's utilize these guys' skills, Jordy, and try them for just a sec. And, watch out for your fouls, Kelly Olynyk, Dwight Powell, Dylan Brooks. That really hurt us in the last game. When Dwight Powell fouled out of the game, that was a huge reason why we lost to Brazil on Friday. Huge, huge reason. Shirkan's here. Sup, Raptor Freak family? Back for another watch long. How's the team looking for this one? Well, everybody's healthy. We got Lou Dort back, so that's good. Dorcher Chamber in effect. And it seems like, I don't know, hopefully these guys have gotten good sleep and they're ready and they're serious. That's the whole thing. These guys can take this as seriously as they want. Some ways Spain has been around. They've had a lot of success. They may not be as hungry as us to prove things. They are kind of the current champions and number one in the world. That top dog can get a little lackadaisical. You win a championship, it's so hard to repeat. And this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. France had a hard time getting up. Well, they're already in the Olympics. They're hosting it. So let's see. Let's see. Spain may have a really good, easy shot to get the Olympics still. We see Wancho running by Dylan Brooks on my screen. They're getting ready to jump it. Yeah, let's see. Sam saying, how to watch, boys. Well, it's on Sportsnet, Sam. You can also get courtside 1821 and watch it through the FIBA World Cup website. So there's a couple of ways to watch it that way. Fiercey Salceras here. Good morning, fam, and happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to y'all. We're about to tip on my screen. Looks like we have the same referee from before. It wasn't too kind to us on Friday. I see him once again. Let's get the job done, Canada. That's right, Fiercey. I want a good start today, please. Let's go. All right, let me knock on some wood. Get that good start. There's the tip. And Canada has Spain has won the tip. I got to remember Spain is wearing the white and Canada is wearing the red today, guys. They're working it around. Juan Nunez comes around to pick at the top. He's throwing it back over to that is Vili Herman Gomez throwing down the dunk for the opening score of the game for Spain 2-0 start. Yeah, let's go, Dana. Let's go, G. Good to see you, G. Yeah, let's go. All right, Dylan's working it against Nunez, and he muscles it in. Is he going to get an and one? I love to see this. Give him the and one. I don't think there's any continuation here. There's a bump by Nunez, but Dylan maybe should have gotten a continuation on that one. Really easy first score by Vili with the misdirection by Juan Nunez. There we go. All right, there's Dylan at the line. He hits the first one, and they've given our points to Spain for some reason. These idiots. It should be 2-3, but they're cheating us right now. So it should be 2-3 the score right now, but it says 4-2. So scorekeepers, get it right. Yeah, you jerks. Yeah, fix the score. It's 2-3, you idiots. All right, here we go. We got a missed shot by Spain, but they get the second chance going down the lane. That's whatchamacallit. I don't even know who that guy is with the beard. I think that's Angelic or whatever. All right, here we go. We got RJ with the ball operating around Dwight Powell. He dumps it back to him. I like the teamwork. And Dwight does a nice little up and under layup to get another score for Canada, tying the game. It's 4-5, actually. We're up by 5 because it was a 3-point play by Dylan Brooks to start. Here we go. They're working it around on the outside. Juan Nunez going for penetration, kicks it back out to Wancho. Wancho throws it to the other player, and the other player falls on the ground. I think they called a kick ball or a kick by Kelly. Kelly Olynyk's going to get his first foul here. A little bit of a knee, but not really. Come on, Jenna Renault. Once again, we have Jenna Renault as one of our refs. Very interesting how we don't have much turnover with the refs. The refs seem to be the same ones over and over again with us. Maybe that they're just the ones that are there in Jakarta. So who knows if we'll see Jenna Renault after this round or any of these familiar refs we've had the last little times. Juan Nunez throwing it quickly to Hernan Gomez, and he throws it up fast, and then his brother tips it in underneath. And what they're saying, no? What was this? Is a foul? They're calling it a push off. I'll bet you on. He pushed Kelly Olynyk out of the way, so they're giving a little gimme call back to Kelly. That's basically a makeup call. Kelly got a little dumb foul for kneeing the player just a little bit ago, and then they just gave a makeup call because they knew that call was kind of bogus and gave us the ball. Now Sergio's not happy. Sergio's not happy about this because they're giving us the ball, but he wants to challenge it. I think that Sergio is going to challenge this, guys. So we're having an early challenge by Spain that they don't like the call of the foul by Hernan Gomez on the rebound, pushing Kelly out of the way. So yeah, you say Sergio's really coming after him. The Argentinian ref is holding him back, like, "Hey, chill out." Hey, Sergio's like, he's like, "No, chill. We're looking at it. Come on now, Scariolo. Come on, calm down." I don't know. Okay, they're saying it was. They're checking to see if it was behind the time, not if there was a foul. Where's the light? It's already left his hand and the light's on. So if it is a legal shot, at least from what I saw. You were right, Sergio, is what he's going to say. You were right. And Sergio's going to like, "You're damn right I was right, you jerks." Yeah, so they are going to give the points to Spain. He's like, "Yeah, you know you got that right." Sergio's mad. Okay, so 6-5 Spain off that one. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I'm going to be very behind. I'm always behind. You know that, Cool Cat. That's part of the reason why I can't do watch-alongs, y'all. I'll do it for these games because it's not the Raptors, but I will never probably do a watch-along for the Raptors just because the delay is so much behind. It's not, in some ways, it's not worth doing it. This is really just supplemental, like commentary during the game. All right, we have lost the ball, and now Spain's coming back the other way. Number 10 throws it into Wancho, but Wancho, the ball gets tipped around and Willie gets it. He's got Dylan Brooks on him, and they just threw the ball backcourt. That's a backcourt right there. Yeah, that's backcourt, baby. You know that's backcourt, Spain. So Canada's ball coming back. Yeah. G Saint, great defense from Canada. Yeah, good start on their defense so far, even though Spain's up 6-5. Let's see, we're shorter than Spain. Maybe just a little bit shorter. Mo's saying, let's get RJ going. Yeah, we could. That would be nice. G saying, grab the rebounds, Canada. That's right. All right, so we're inbound the ball. I see SG on my screen. He throws it to RJ. RJ has got it. Got it. He's throwing it to Dwight. Dwight back to RJ. Let's see what RJ does. He throws it to Dylan in the post with Nunez on his back. Let's see if he can make that shot. A nice little turnaround by Dylan, but it's no good. Good defense by Spain. They get the ball, one possession, one shot. Here we go. They're working it around in a weave. They've got Wancho on the outside for three. He misses, but they get their own rebound. That's horrible. That's right. We got to do better boxing out. And then a dumb foul by Canada on Dylan Brooks. So now there'll be an extra foul on our guys. I don't know if they're actually going to shoot shots here because I don't think that foul was actually on a shot. It was actually just on contact. So, yeah. We'll have to see what happens here. Spain's inbounding the ball underneath with RJ guarding the inbounder. Throws it into Willie. Willie to Nunez. Nunez at the top with SGA on him. Moves it around. Nunez with it again. Let's see. Coming around the screen from Willie. And there's a block. Big block. That was awesome. I love that block. All right, there we go. RJ getting his points, his first points of the game. Thank you, RJ Barrett. We need to see that more, way more of that. 6-5, 6-7 for Canada. 7 minutes to go in the first. Yeah, let's go. Nunez guarded by SGA at the top. Let's see what happens here. All right, we got Nunez once again with the ball. They keep working it back to him. He fakes a three. SGA steps past him. They misses. And Dylan Brooks with the rebound. Coming back with transition is 2-on-3, but he still goes up and makes it with the loop-in throw-up. But what did they call here? They're calling a foul. They can call an offensive foul on Dylan on that one because he pushed off, I think. Yeah, he pushed off on Nunez. Nunez did a little bit of acting, and before he even makes the layup, that's a really nice block by Dwight Powell on Nunez on the play before, though. So that was a dumb offensive foul on Dylan Brooks. Lou Dort has entered the game. He's guarding Juan Nunez, the point guard of Spain. So, yeah, he's in for Dylan since Dylan's in foul trouble. There's another steal by Canada, SGA jumping on the ball, and Kelly Olynyk bringing it back the other way. You see Kelly dribbling number 13, the big man. He loses it, and Juan Nunez gets it. That's too bad. So 2 unforced turnovers by Spain and Canada in a row there. Let's see here. Nunez going up. He throws it out to Wancho. Wancho's driving down the baseline. He tries to lay it up. He misses, but there's a foul. It looks like there may be a blocking foul on Lou Dort is what the call is here. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Shir Khan saying, I have the TV on delay, so all synced up. All right, cool, Shir Khan. I appreciate that. That's awesome. G saying, sorry, but the refs seem biased in this game. I don't know. I'm not going to say that they're biased either way. We just got to remember also FIBA is a different, weird kind of game. In some ways, that looks like that's a foul on Wancho, but maybe they're saying that Lou Dort was sliding still, and that's why. I don't know. Game's tied at 7 with 6 minutes to go. Wancho gets another free throw. Yeah, Guardian Transit saying some crazy foul calls. Yeah, they're a little bit different this time. I haven't seen very many offensive calls, and Dylan Brooks getting an offensive foul on that one play before really was Nunez's acting that sold that to the refs. 8-7 as Wancho makes both the free throws. Let's see. We have a lot of fouls already. Oh, boy. Where is SGA? Where is SGA? Yeah, we're going to have to see what happens with these fouls. Nako's here. I don't think Lou should have been fouled. Okay, there's RJ for 3, and it's off. Rebound by Spain. Coming back the other way. 8-7 for Spain. 5:40 to go in the first. If you guys want to sync with me, like Shir Khan is. There we go. Back over to Nunez and Lou Dort on him. He's got his arms out wide. That's right. Good defense. No fouls. Good steals and blocks. And just hands up and keep your feet moving. There's a top of the key 3 by Willie. He misses. Over to Wancho. Wancho's got a deep 3, but he doesn't take it. And now he's working off his brother, the two-brother game, the Hernan Gomez brothers, and they just muscle it in. Vili Hernan Gomez putting the ball back for the score on that one, 10-7 for Spain. 5 minutes to go in the first. Yeah. Rebounds are 8-2 for Spain right now. Thank you, G, for that stat. Yeah, it seems like that sounds about right so far in this game. That means Olynyk and Powell, RJ, those guys got to get on those boards, get those boards cleaned up. Maybe we need to go get Kyle Alexander and just tell him to go out there and board like crazy. All right, let's see. Kelly's got the ball. He's giving it to SGA. He's going to see what SGA can do with his talent. He throws it really quickly over to Lou, who nails a three. I love that three by Lou Dort in the corner. It's tied up the game 10-10, 4:50 to go in the first quarter. Here we go, working it around. The Hernan Gomez brothers over to number 10 for Spain. And then coming around the screen is a three by the Spanish player, and he nails it. But I think the foul may be before. Are they going to count the three also? That's the thing. If the foul happened before the three shouldn't count. They're not counting the three so far. Jenna Renault talking to the ref, trying to figure it out. We've got the Argentinian ref. We've got an American ref. And I believe that ref is a Filipino ref. The other ref, I'm not totally positive. Don't quote me on it. Let's see. That one ref is shady. Which one, G? Which one of the refs is shady? Won't allow the challenge and counted the basket. Okay, so that one. Yeah, you think the Filipino ref is shady? I think he's Filipino. I don't know. I don't know for sure. See, the foul happened before the shot, but they don't want to penalize Spain for us fouling them. So they're going to go ahead and count the three and make it a 4-point play because this guy's going to get a shot. Now, if he gets 2 free throws, that's even more messed up. Jordy's pleading his case. He seems really pissed about this. 10 misses the free throw. Well, Alvin Williams is probably saying basketball gods are out there. Ball don't lie. There you go. Ball don't lie. You want to be crooked, referee? Yeah, you're going to miss the free throw. Nathaniel Mitchell talking to Jordy. He's trying to explain to him what happened. Jordy's like, how can they do this? So he does get 2 free throws. They're trying to make a 3-point play out of this. That is some bogus stuff for sure. That's a 5-point play if he had made all the free throws. Instead, it's just a 3-point play. Is he going to get another one or something because of this? It's like a 6-point play. They count the 3 and they give him 3 free throws. That is messed up. That is one of the most messed up things I've ever seen right there. I'm going to have to call that. He's got Jordy. He's trying to calm down Jordy. Jordy's yelling at him. He's like, how can you make a 6-point play? Like, seriously, you're making a 6-point play right now, ref. I've never seen this before. They get the 3-pointer to count, and they give the man 3 free throws? That is so messed up. He misses the second free throw. There's justice in this world. A 4-point play is the only thing that exists, referee. You jerk ass. Lou Dort losing the ball, but he gets it back. He's throwing it over to Kelly Olynyk he thought about the long 3, but he's not been feeling good about the 3, but Dort does. It looked good, but it rims out. Now we've got Spain up 14-10. Yeah, that was crazy. We're definitely going to be watching that ref, G. You're right. I think that was very shady what happened just now. Very, very shady. All right, here we go. Spain tried to throw it up, and they do right over Dwight Powell. It's Willie Hernan Gomez. Annoying. All right, let's see, Canada. Come on. You're down by 6. 4 minutes to go in the first. Y'all got to take care of business. Come on, SGA. Working it. We're getting it, RJ. I like the weave. RJ going down the lane. That's muscling it in, and he'll make it. He should have got fouled. See, ref, you didn't call that. You should have called that a foul and put RJ on the line for a 3-point play because he did get fouled on that drive. Yeah, there is some bias with that particular ref. I can tell. He's part of the reason why we lost the last game, actually. All right, let's see. They're trying to shoot in the corner. Spain tries to shoot the baseline shot, and he gets it. So it's 18-12. The Spanish fans are crazy looking. They showed the Spanish fan, and he looks like he's all hyped up on some sort of coffee or something. I don't know. SGA takes a short shot, and he's good. 18-14. This is a very competitive game so far. It's not totally the defensive battle that Brazil was, which is good. Let's see. Hernan Gomez goes into the lane, drives and kicks. They're trying to pass it around to get a better, easier shot. Look at that good defense by Canada. Nothing easy for y'all, Spain. And then the alley-oop. Get it up in there, RJ. Don't take your time. You know you're going to get hit. He brings it back out. Very, very smart play by RJ. And FIBA, you can't do that. There you go. He got fouled. Give the continuation, referee. Are you going to give the continuation on that one? It should be 16 on the score, I believe, because he just made the basket. Are you going to say it's just a foul and he's going to go to the line? Why are they showing Kelly Olynyk? Let's see what this is. Are they calling a foul on Kelly on that? That ref is crazy. That was actually the Argentinian ref that called, or Jenna Renault that called that one, I believe. Man, these refs are crazy right now. All right, y'all are going crazy in the comments right now. I'll catch up with y'all's comments when I don't have to call the game so much, just so y'all know. No, 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 no. All right, yeah, I'll read all these crazy comments about the refs in just a little bit, y'all. You see, y'all are going crazy. Yeah. All right, let's see. Spain has the ball up by 4, 18-14. It looked like we got robbed of a basket just now, by the way. It seems like there is some shady stuff going. You know what we got to do in these situations? There's Kyle Alexander. And look, he got a block right away. I said that's good. Play Kyle Alexander. There, look at how he's boxing out Willie. And that was really, really smart. RJ in transition, you can't keep up with him. There's a score, 18-16. You know, when the refs are going to do stuff like this, y'all, we got to just be that much better. It's just like with the Raptors. You know, they're going to get shafted to a degree with the referees. Well, you got to be that much better. You got to be that much more talented. You got to play that much harder. You got to get more to the rebounds and loose balls, and you just win that way. You got to beat all three of the referees and the other team. You got to do that. You just got to do that. That's all you got to do. Kyle Alexander getting the defensive rebound to end the possession. I love it. Here we go. That's a dumb foul by the guard for Lol. Laugh out loud, laugh out loud, laugh out loud. Fouling SGA at midcourt with a dumb foul. Usman Garuba coming into the game. Let's see. Yeah, they wouldn't allow the challenge and counted the basket. Very, very shady. Cowboys here. Good morning, Alex. And bam, Raptor Freaks. Let's go, Canada. Let's go. Yes, Cowboy. Always good to see you. SGA sitting down first time. And there's Bell Haynes. All right, we're seeing my guys that I like to see. Trey Bell Haynes and Kyle Alexander are in the game. Instead of Philip Scrub, thank God. RJ thought about the three for a second there, but he didn't take it. He's muscling his way down the lane with Garuba riding on him. It should be a foul. Yeah, you should nod your head. You fouled him. You were riding him like it was a Greyhound bus to Ottawa. That's what it looked like to me. Yeah, you definitely totally fouled him. Totally fouled him. Cool Cat saying Team Canada getting calls for fouls like crazy. Yeah, well, we'll just have to weather this storm. Maybe this is some sort of shady way they're going to try and railroad us to a loss. We'll be better than that today, Canada. We got the depth. We're going to do it. Trey Bell Haynes throwing it off of Jaime Diaz's foot. So that's just going to happen. So here we go. Let's see what happens here with the inbounds. I love seeing Trey Bell Haynes out there. He should have played against Brazil. All right. Nikel with the ball, throwing it to Dort. Dort driving underneath the basket. And RJ for three from the corner. He nails it. That's a beautiful shot by RJ Barrett. That is a really good sign. We need RJ to get going. If he's the leading scorer today, I will not be upset. In fact, I would like to see RJ Barrett be the leader of Canada as far as with points today. That would really help us. We're up by 19-18. Even with all the adversity of the stupid FIBA refs and what's happening in this game, we have the lead right now. All right, let's see. 23 goes in the lane, low. He misses. RJ gets the rebound. One shot, and that's it. That's right. We just want one shot. That's all y'all get. RJ spinning into the lane. He's going to try and do something a little bit too much, so he gives it up. That's right. Use your teammates, y'all. Use your teammates. Kyle Alexander loses the ball to his feet. Trey Bell Haynes with a bad pass. All right, let's see what happens here. Lull throws it into Garuba. Garuba's got Kyle Alexander on him. He switches to the guard, and the guard misses the shot. That's Diaz. All right, here we go. RJ Barrett coming back in transition. He had one man to beat, and it was a stupid, they're going to call an offensive foul here. That would be messed up, but no. I guess that we're clapping, so that must mean there's a foul on them. That's good. Even though Fernandez flopped, they didn't call it on us. Thank goodness. There's a Rudy Fernandez, Spanish basketball legend. Honestly, he is a legend. RJ at the line. Canada up by 1 with 34 seconds to go in the first. He makes the first one, 18-20, Canada. Let's see what happens with the second free throw. Come on, RJ. Make your dad proud. Make your nation proud. Make Canada proud, baby. Let's go, Canada. Let's beat Spain this morning. All right, he makes both of them. It's 21-18 with 30 seconds to go in the first. Let's see if Spain can answer or if Canada can get a stop here. We'd like to see a stop right here and have a 3-point lead after the first. That would be fantastic. Pretty good defense by Canada in the first quarter, if you ask me. Considering all the help from the refs, there's a big three by Diaz. That sucks. So he ties the game up 21-21, 11 seconds to go in the first quarter. Let's see if Canada can still get the lead at the end of the quarter by getting a score here. They have 5 seconds on the clock. He's driving down the lane. Nickel hits out to Trey Bell Haynes, who throws a crazy shot and almost went in. It did not go in. It's a tie score, 21-21 after the first. Trey Bell Haynes hitting taking a crazy wild rainbow from the corner to try and put Canada up right at the end of the first, but it is no go. Even Kyle Alexander was there to almost tip it in. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. But you know what? Listen, with everything in that first quarter, first of all, they didn't start poorly. They started pretty good. They've had ref adversity and foul trouble already, and they're still only tied. They're tied with them. So, there's still some good things happening, even if there's some really bad stuff happening with the refs and stuff. So let's see. Dana's saying, get the F and rebound. What the F? Yeah. The rebounding battle could be better for Canada. Maybe they need to concentrate on that. It got better when Kyle Alexander came in. The rebounding got better. Shirkan saying 2 bad calls already. The block charge in this one. Yeah, there have been a couple of bad calls for sure on this one. This may be the worst ref part of FIBA that we've seen so far for Team Canada this first quarter. Monique saying, pick it up. Let's go on a big run. I'm with you, Mo. We want to bust this game wide open and have no stress and see Canada get that thick maple syrup lead, get a double-digit lead, and don't mess around. These FIBA refs look like they may favor Spain in certain ways. Who knows? Sergio is very influential. That's for sure. Dana's saying, so they can push us to the floor, but we can't? What the F? Yeah, Dana's very feisty this morning. For a Sunday. Yeah, she's very competitive. She's really feeling that Canadian spirit, cheering on Canada this morning. And I can't fault her. You do what you do, Dana. I'm with you. Guardian Transit's here. Canada needs to drive in for offensive rebounds. They are turning around, giving Spain easy rebounds. Yeah. Boxing out, following your shot. These kind of things we need to do a little bit better. Let's get more opportunities off of the offensive glass. That can always be helpful. That's definitely a good Nick Nurse playbook kind of thing to do. Quick take saying, uh-oh. Shirkan saying, dude, there's money on this game because the ref is out of control. What the F? G saying, Sergio and Spain are getting superstar calls. Alan Tam. Good to see you, Alan. He's got something. I don't know. He's got some sort of weird emote there. All right, we're back in action. Second quarter. Kelly Olynyk doing a little spin hook. It doesn't go in. And Spain saves the ball, and they're coming back the other way. 21-21, just starting the second quarter. There's a steal by Nickel, but they're going to call a foul on him as a reach-in. He kind of had it clean, and I see why he has that case, but the Argentinian ref is pointing towards the Spain's direction. Yeah, maybe that was a little bit of a clean poke out, but the arms hit each other after the poke. And that may be just Lull bringing his arm up and making contact happen because he knew he lost it. There we go. All right, they inbound the ball. Santi Aldama in the game, number 12, with Kelly Olynyk. He's working with Sergio Lul. Lul hits it back to Aldama, who nails a three. He's a dangerous secret weapon for them. Santi Aldama off the bench for them is dangerous. We need to keep track of him. 24-21. He has a lot of confidence right now. Memphis Grizzly, Santi Aldama. All right, Dort, take that three, man. He does a sidestep and he doesn't like it, but he gives it SGA. That was the right decision. SGA tying it up, 9 minutes to go in the first half, 24-24. SGA with a nice three. It's good to see RJ and them get, all right, a nice poke away, and Dort throws it up the court to SGA for a dunk in transition. That's the kind of stuff we want to see. Deflections and steals leading to easy transition baskets, along with offensive rebounds leading to easy baskets also. That's the stuff we want to see, what Guardian Transit said, and then what we just saw. 5 takes a three, and he misses. And Garuba had it, but Dort stripped him from behind, and it looks like it's out of bounds. I don't think that's a foul. If that's a foul on Dort, that's silly. It should be just out of bounds. All right, Alexander's coming in, sit down. Very key minutes, good minutes by Kyle Alexander coming in as a big man. Dylan Brooks back in the game. I like this lineup. We got a pretty defensive-minded lineup out there with the Alexanders, Kelly Olynyk, Dylan Brooks, and Lou Dort out there. All right, they try and go up and under, and there's a score there by Aldama again. This guy's a problem, eh? This guy's a problem. He's an NBA-level player, and he may actually be better than the Hernan Gomez brothers, honestly. Watch. Aldama may be the star for Spain. What a dumb dribble by SGA. That was pretty bad. He dribbled off his foot, but they get the ball back, and Kelly takes a three. He misses, Dort taps it to Garuba. I know he's your teammate in the NBA, but don't give him the ball here, Lou. That's the funny thing. Garuba is a teammate of SGA and Lou Dort on the Oklahoma City Thunder. So that's a really dumb play, too. It should be our ball. It's off the foot of Spain, Jenna Renault. Or are they going to call a foul? Yeah, she's pointing our way. Thank you. Thank you. Maybe she's our only friend here, Jenna Renault, NBA referee in FIBA competition. She saw what happened there, and she gave the call to us. Thank goodness. Rudy Fernandez is incredulous about the call. All right, Nikel inbounds to SGA. SGA 1-2, and now he's got a little hedge screen from Kelly. He's spinning in the lane, and he takes a nice little short bank shot. He misses. Kelly bats it out to Nikel. Nikel throws it real quick down to Kelly, but Garuba's right there to block him. And now the Argentinian ref's giving the ball to Spain. Blah, blah, blah. A lot of work there, but nothing successful from that. That's too bad. You see, once you're got to down underneath the basket, the physicality of FIBA it's not easy to just make close shots once you're down there. You have to really be free and clear and nobody near you. Because if somebody's near you like Garuba was right there, he's going to hit you and you're not going to make it. You're not going to make it. All right, let's see. Sergio's dribbling down the lane, coming down the lane. He gets to Jaime Diaz and Sergio in the corner. Sergio Lowe with the air ball, and Kelly cleans it up. Garuba hammered him when he went up to get that rebound. Of course, there's no call. All right, let's see. SGA going down the lane, all kinds of crazy, and Lou Dort trying to go up strong. I hate how they're just going inside. In some ways, you know what? Where's the lost art of the mid-range, y'all? Come on. It's all either three-pointer or like near the basket. I know Nate Bjorngren and Nick Nurse hate the mid-range shot, but it is really one of the three levels of scoring. And if you're going to go down low and you're going to get hammered every time, or you can just take threes, take that mid-range, y'all. Seriously, the mid-range is what they're giving y'all right now. They may be covering the three-point line, and they may be hammering you right near the basket. So stop short of going right up to them and take that stop and pop, please, Team Canada. Jeez. All right, let's see. Spain working in white and red, and we're in red and white. And let's see what happens here. They're working the ball around. Garuba has the ball with Dwight Powell on him. Now back to Santi Aldama. He tries to shoot. He goes up, and he passes it. And then he gets man, that's so stupid. Kelly, why did you let Santi get in front of you? A dunk by Santi Aldama. Spain up 28-26, 6.5 to go in the first half. RJ Barrett has the ball for Canada on the other side. Let's see. He throws it to Kelly. Kelly's moving down the lane with a lot of contact. Once again, if you're going to get in the paint, you're going to get hammered, and there's no call. See, they're not going to give us any foul calls. It's starting to look like the Raptors in the NBA with the physicality near the basket and not getting any love. No love, no foul calls in this game. It seems like they were all foul happy in the first quarter, but in the second quarter, the refs have swallowed the whistle, and they're allowing a lot of physicality, and nobody's going to free throw line. All right, Diaz bring the ball up the court for Spain, up by 2 with 6:20 to go in the first half. He throws it away, and RJ collects it. SJ's gotten the other way. Let's take care of these possessions and get good shots. There's Kelly open 3. He needs to nail that. He needs to nail that. Dwight just threw it out, hit it out of bounds. So it's Spain's ball. Yeah, that was a wide open 3. That we really needed Kelly to hit that because we need to get them to start respecting us outside. Of course, Kelly is not the greatest 3-point shooter, but he will make that. We need him to. If he's open, he needs to nail it. All right, Spain on the other side. We got good defense on them. There's Aldama again trying to hit the 3. There's no call on that. Thank goodness. If y'all aren't going to call any physicality, don't call a foul on Aldama just because he fell over on a 3-point shot. Dwight Powell getting the offensive rebound. And they're going to give a foul to us on 21 fouling Dwight Powell on that rebound. So that's a nice little gimme foul there. Let's see if we can tie up the game or take the lead here off the inbounds. I don't think they're actually going to shoot free throws here because it's not a shooting foul. So, yeah. Kelly Olynyk sitting down now, and they brought in it looks like they brought in Powell. Powell came in for him. All right, Brooks down the lane, a nice little around layup around Hernan Gomez. Really nice little layup, tying up the game. Dylan Brooks, love to see it. 5.5 to go. Ooh, nice little shove by Santi on Dylan. They were teammates, but not anymore. You're not allowed in Memphis anymore, Dylan. So maybe there's a little bit of bad blood between Aldama and Dylan Brooks from Grizzly days. Who knows? All right, Willie got pushed pretty good there, and they're going to call a foul. Let's see what happens here with Willie getting up off the ground. And Sergio is pleading his case to the ref that's kind of suspect to us right now. Maybe he's like, why? Well, why will you do this to me? You know who I am? I'm the great Scariolo. Yes. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Okay, RJ did kind of bulldoze him, but he almost caught an elbow to the face too at the same time. That's a beautiful layup by Dylan Brooks, looking kind of like George Gervin or Dr. J with the finger roll. The up and under. I love that. So good. So Billy is at the free throw line. Let's see if he makes these or misses these. Yeah, I'm really not starting to like that one ref. Jenna's okay. The Argentinian ref was very fair in earlier games in the World Cup, but this Philippine, I think he's Filipino. He's a problem ref, honestly. All right, let's see what happens here. Hernan Gomez Guerre has made the first free throw. So see if he makes a second one, put them up 30-28 for Spain, 5 minutes to go in the first half. He makes the second one. So yes, it's a 2-point lead for Spain right now. Come on, Canada, let's get it going. Come on, Villain Dylan. Show him some speed and burst, going right up and trying to get there. There was a little bit of a goaltend. In the NBA, that would be a goaltend. But they counted it. Wow, that was a goaltend. So if the shot is going up, like I don't understand this. If that's a goaltend, well, all right, I won't argue it. Let us have the points. Fine, 30-30. All right, they're moving it around. There's Rudy Fernandez out to Nunez. Nunez hits the three. That's annoying. Nunez comes back in and hits the three. I think that's Nunez. Maybe that's somebody else. 21. Let's just say that. 21 hits a three. So Spain up by 3, 33-30. All right, they're working the ball around SGA. Let's see what you got, man. You got Diaz on you. He's a littler guy. He fouls SGA with a dumb foul. Yeah, don't plead your case. You know you did that. Spanish Kevin Herter. You know you did that. Spanish Kevin Herter. Let's see. Nako's saying these refs hate us. Yeah, I don't know. That may be true. I don't know if they hate us. I don't know what's going on here. Guardian Transit saying the refs are biased. It seems like that may be true. But once again, we know being Raptors fans, that's not an excuse for losing. We're not going to use that as an excuse for why we lost. We know referees can be biased and stuff. We got to beat them too sometimes. SGA, you better make that three. Yes, he nails it. Money, money, money. Tied game again. This has happened a couple of times. We get down by 3 and SGA hits a 3 to tie us back up. Love to see it. 4 minutes to go in the first half. Let's see what happens here. Spain Nunez working around a pick, and then Willie coming down the lane with a really ugly shot. RJ gets the loose ball. He's in transition. In some ways, he could bull his way there, but Santi's in his way. You got the foul, Santi Aldama. Don't get so mad, dude. You did foul him. You're riding him. That's RJ Barrett. You know you fouled him. So what? They're going to give them the ball? They called an offensive foul on RJ on that one. That's messed up. That is really messed up. See, you can't do the push off. Oh, he grabbed his arm. Yeah, okay. I see why they called it. But that's still stupid. Like, why did you do that, RJ? Yeah, that's not a good play. Very dumb foul by RJ. All right, good defense. No fouls. Keep your hands up. Keep your feet moving. And just stay active. Get a steal or a block. That seemed like that was pretty good defense. It's just out of bounds on Canada. No foul. Dwight Powell scoring up with the Spanish player and just making sure they don't score. It's Billy. Yeah, he did a good job of blocking him out. He didn't foul him, though, but it's out on Dwight. So they get the ball back. Yeah, that's a great block by Dylan Brooks on another play where Willie Herman Gomez was trying to go up and Dylan blocked him from behind. That was a fantastic block. Somebody's tying their shoe and they're fighting on the side. And Jenna Renault was almost going to call a foul before the ball's even inbounds. Nunez inbounding the ball. He's looking for his guys. Where's the too long? Like it seemed like he had that ball way too long, and he should have been called for a delay. But they missed the three, and Lou Dort bringing it back the other way. 3.5 to go in the first half. Dwight Powell to Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks has got a double. He splits it, and he's shooting over them, and it doesn't roll in. And they push Dwight Powell to the ground. There's no call. No call. There was a foul on that rebound, but they're really sketchy. You guys are right. The referees are really sketchy with how they're calling this game right now. All right, let's see. Lull or whoever from outside, he nails it. There's another 3 by Spain. That is annoying. Yeah, that's 21. That's not Lull. That is annoying. Oh my gosh. Cool Cat saying SGA is not moving with or without the ball. He's not adjusting to FIBA style, very much playing NBA style. Dana's saying, let's go, RJ. Yeah, RJ has been much better in this game so far. I love seeing that. Hang on, it jumped ahead. G saying, this is what we wanted from RJ. Use your strong body. Yeah. Dana's saying, finally, a foul for us. And let's go. Cool Cat saying, RJ drawing fouls, good. We have a lot of team fouls. And then he gets a dumb offensive foul in a transition situation, which was totally unnecessary. They call a foul there on Dylan Brooks for nailing a guy in the face. Man, they're really catching us for all our fouls. They're not catching them for their fouls. Nako saying we're the better team. I won't disagree with that. I want to see that happen with the score. G saying RJ's taking over. Dana saying RJ, and Cool Cat saying RJ making it happen. Let's go. Have to win. MSJ in the house. Good to see our mug brother Chris joining us this morning. Let's see. Nako Nacho saying RJ or Lou are our best right now. Yeah, SGA could wake up and do good stuff. G saying for RJ, it's all mentality. He has talent and strength. You can see he wants this. Yeah, he really, really wants this. Really, really wants this. Spain's Cool Cat saying Spain's movement with and without the ball is beauty to see. Have me thinking about the Raptors. Yeah, we'd love to see more FIBA style offenses moving that way, with people moving in synchronization and real purpose instead of just people standing around watching one guy do something. I'm totally with you, Cool Cat. The beauty of basketball is in what you just described. Tom Duke saying RJ making Canada proud. I agree with that. Monique saying RJ heard us through the TV. Alan Tam saying, bam, son. Bam. Bam. Yeah. Cool Cat saying SGA has me nervous in FIBA. We need him from whistle to entire game. We need a lead. Can't keep it close. Spain is respected. I agree with this. This is a very much the same mentality we have with the Raptors. We can't have close games near the end because the refs will figure out a way to screw us. So in some ways, we need to make a big lead. Now, what is this? They're taking technical fouls because RJ hit, because Dylan hit that guy in the face directly. They're giving him a flagrant foul. So Hernan Gomez Villi is shooting the extra free throws. He's going to get 2, and then they're going to get the ball with this BS. Man, they really are shafting us with these referee calls so far in this game. But it's still only a 5-point lead right now. So that we can't be too upset. It's 38-33. We just got to get going and get that much better. Cut out the mistakes. You know, if we foul people, do it smart. Do it like Kelly would and make it look like it's not a foul. You guys are getting caught too easy with the cookie jar. Dylan Brooks with that blatant foul really hurting us, giving them a 2-point free throws and then the ball. And they put it in. So now it's a 7-point lead, 40-33 with under 3 minutes to go in the first half. Come on, Canada, answer, and let's take that lead back from them. We can't have them having a 7-point lead. That is the biggest lead of the game for Spain so far, and we don't like that. We don't like that. SGA's working on the strong side. He's got a back down on Rudy Fernandez, and he tries to shoot it up and over. Kelly's getting battling down low, and they pushed him to the ground. The Hernan Gomez brothers bullying Kelly Olynyk and throwing him to the ground, and we actually got the call on that one. Holy crap. They finally called the foul for us. Holy crap. Yeah, the ball stays on Canada's side. Because these two just kind of just threw him to the ground. That's you, Wancho. You know you did that to Kelly. Wancho, you know you just threw him to the ground. Look at that elbow to Dwight Powell's head on that other play. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, they're out of control. These Hernan Gomez brothers are goons, I'm telling you. They're goons, I tell you. Yeah. See, he elbowed Dwight in the face when he went up. That should have been an offensive foul on that play. Let's see. Alan Tam saying the upset emoji was because of the bad ref calls on Team Canada. Okay, I got you, Alan. Good to see you, Alan. And I hope you'll join us more often. Please subscribe to the channel. Every single morning, we're doing Raptors Team Canada content at 9:30 in the morning here on the Raptor Freak channel. So if you ever want to talk Raptors live on a live stream, this is your spot, man. So I hope you'll come and join us some more, Alan. I do remember you from before. I think I remember your name from before also. All right, let's see. Nikel trying to drive the basket. Looks like he was fouled on the way. Finally, we're getting calls, but Sergio's still having a hissy fit. Come on, Sergio. Don't give us that Italian butthole face. We don't need that. We don't need no Italian butthole face. Don't be like Nick Nurse. Come on, don't be whining and crying about every little thing. Y'all are getting the calls. And this man's upset, Sergio Scariolo. Jeez Louise. Yeah, and I don't like that ref. He's trying to explain something to Jordy. You can tell Jordy's over him, too. Yeah, he's really over him. He just told him off, too. You just saw Jordy just make a little comment to him that looked like it was very insincere. Very insincere. Oh, man. All right, the first free throw made by Nickel. This is good. 40-34, 2.5 to go in the first half. Yeah, these free throws are going to be so important and special. You got to make these. Nickel making both of them. Now it's a 5-point game. So, yeah, let's shrink this. Let's get the lead before halftime, Canada. You can do it. Let's do this. Nunez throwing it to Juancho. Juancho to Willie. And back around to Nunez. Nunez back to Juancho. It's that weave. And then Willie. It's like Nunez, Juancho, Willie. Nunez, Juancho, Willie. And then there's a score. Willie lays it in, 42-35. Nickel pushing the defender off. Looked a little rough. SGA with the nice right-handed layup there for another 2 points for Canada, down by 5. Come on, let's get a stop here and get a basket and shrink this lead and hopefully maybe even take the lead before this quarter is up. 1:45 to go on the clock in the half. In the corner, out to the top. Spain working it all around. Their passing is really good. Cookhead's exactly right. And what, Sergio, you greedy man. He wanted a foul and one on that one too. You're such a greedy man. So greedy, Sergio. But they scored 44-37, so 7-point lead again. Kelly in the corner for a 3, and Willie hits it out of the cylinder when it gets near the basket. That's totally goaltending that way. I mean, come on, you can't do that. But there's a call before the shot, and I think the foul's on Spain, hopefully. If it is on Canada on our offensive end, that's messed up. That's so messed up. Yeah, Nickel falling down. That's part of the reason why Willie Hernangomez made that last layup, is because Nickel fell down. Okay, SGA's at the line. Thank goodness. No weird stuff where Spain's got the ball all of a sudden. Y'all got to remember, I'm watching this without commentary, so I don't have the benefit of hearing them. I am my own commentary. SGA makes the first free throw, 44-38, 1:22 to go in the first half. Make the second one, young SGA, and make Canada proud. That's right. Let's go. We got to get this lead down to 5 and hopefully get it down even smaller by the end of this half. There you go. SGA misses the second free throw. That sucks. That's no good, bro. Come on, man. You're better than that. You know, as you get older, SGA, you better become a much better free throw shooter. I'm going to just say that right now. If you want to become a more complete NBA player, that is something you got to excel and really get down on, is your free throws, because you're going to help your points percentage if you make more free throws. This game is getting sloppy right at the end of the second half. It looked like Willie just kicked Kyle Alexander in the gut, and people are falling over like bowling pins right now. This is crazy. Juan Nunez with a crazy shot. Yeah, and Willie all over Kyle Alexander or Nickel, who's on the ground. Really crazy stuff here. Really, really crazy stuff. G saying Brazil was much more physical than Canada is being, yet we are in foul trouble. Are the refs allowing more physicality near the net? Trying to understand the calls. They do allow more physicality near the net. That's why we need to stop having physicality out in the middle of the open floor where they can see it. That's part of it. They do allow a certain amount just down near the basket when people are going to have easy layups. They don't want anything easy in FIBA. So they allow them to hammer you when you're near the basket. Willie is making free throws. He made the first one. Let's see if he makes a second one. And now it is 8-point lead. That's annoying. 46-38 for Spain right now. That's really bad. Really, really bad. So 8 points lead with under a minute to go in the first half. Coquette saying, I always liked Santi Aldama. I think I always felt he would be a great Raptors player. Well, he's really young. I mean, I've only seen him in the league for 2 years now. And, he's not been around for very long. I mean, he's just coming up and coming. To me, he is a very interesting player. He's got some good defense, really good length, and he's a good shooter. So he's a very useful player for sure. And if he ends up on the Raptors at some point down the road, I wouldn't be upset about it. But he's not somebody that I'm like, lusting for or anything like, oh, we got to get Santi. But yeah, he's very young. He's only in his second year, I think, coming into his second year. He was a rookie last year, I believe. So he's very, very young. Let's see. Monique is saying tied game. Tied game. Well, that was earlier. That was much earlier. Cool Cat saying Canada's still playing NBA style. We're not moving with or without. Too much ISO play still. Yep, I'll agree with that. And that's the thing. You see the contrast of how Spain moves the ball and moves off of each other. That's the FIBA game. And that's the game. If somebody in the NBA could do this more better in the NBA, they'd be the NBA champion, just like Denver. That's what I'm saying. You play a team game, you get everybody involved, you're more likely to win basketball games. And that's why I'm really am anti the individual ISO game of the NBA superstars and what they're trying to do these days. I love the beautiful game, the 5-man game that utilizes all 5 men on the court. And a lot of times NBA games are about one dude trying to beat a whole team, and that's just garbage basketball. If you ask me, it's lazy in some ways, very lazy, selfish, and is indicative of the ego of some of the players in the NBA at this point. So I don't need SGA to have that kind of ego in this game. I need him to get everybody connected and work with each other. All right, Lou Dort gives the ball to SGA. We've got the ball with 45 seconds to go in the first half, down by 8. Let's see if Canada can get some points to kind of lessen this lead. See, look at that. He hits him in the hand. They don't call anything. That's definitely a foul when he's going up, but they allow it. That's why going inside isn't the best option. If you're going to go inside, you need to trick them. They cannot figure out you're going there. You have to do trick plays like they do with the backdoor cuts and throwing it to somebody who's not guarded in the backdoor all of a sudden. That's the smart way Spain does those kind of things. All right, they just scored again. Now they're up by 10, 48-38. The score has gone the wrong way in the second quarter, very much so. 10-point lead for Spain's looking like at the halftime. I don't like that at all. Let's see. SJ's working it. Throws it over to Nikhil for 3. He misses the 3 at the buzzer. So it is going to be a 10-point lead at halftime. No foul. Jordy, you can give us a foul? Are they asking for the foul? No foul on the 3-point shot at the end. They're going to the locker room, down by 10. It's horrible, 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 horrible. Let's see. Fiercely saying Olynyk kind of rough the last 2 games. Yeah, his shot's been horrible. He was offensively really good playing with Team Canada in the friendlies and in the beginning of World Cup. But in recent games, Olynyk has been awful offensively. And that sucks because we really do kind of need some of his offensive firepower. We need him to step up and hit open shots if they're going to leave him open. G wants us to try Zach Edey. Well, who knows? Maybe we will see him. Maybe not. We'll have to see. Monique saying, hit the like and subscribe button. Best Raptor Freak family crew. Thank you, Monique. That's very kind of you. Cool Cat saying, yes, you're right, Lex. We are only taking threes or rim shot. You know that is Nick Nurse philosophy. Laugh out loud. Mid-range is open every time. We're not a great three-point shooting team. If we're not hitting them, we aren't. In some ways, we don't have a lot of good three-point shooters on our team like other FIBA teams do. And yeah, exactly. Why aren't we going to the mid-range, Jordy? Nick is not coaching this team anymore. And the rules that Nick Nurse had before. Oh, is it because Nate Bjorngren's still there? Because it's his idiot ass that had the rule in Indiana that said if anybody took mid-range shots in the Pacers, the 1 year Nick Bjorngren coached them, he punished them with running suicides or doing something other weird. So maybe Nate Bjorngren's presence on Team Canada's bench is anti-mid-range, and that's why they're not doing it, because he is a notorious anti-mid-range coach. And screw you, Nate Bjorngren. We need the mid-range right now, you jerk. And maybe down low or a three-pointer may be working in the NBA, but right now they've beaten us down low badly, and we're not hitting three-point shots. We need our mid-range. So don't listen to Coach Bjorngren is what I'm telling Team Canada right now. Don't listen to him. Take the mid-ranges. Jordy, you're the coach. Tell Nate to shut up. All right, let's see. Garden Transit saying Kelly having a hard time holding on to the ball. Yeah, Kelly's just had a rough couple games. These are going to happen with basketball players where you go through good periods and bad periods. And right now he's kind of in a tough spot. Dana's saying that was not in the act of shooting, bitches. I know which play she's probably talking about. I get it. Cool Cat saying SGA does not play defense at all. Oh my God. Yeah, that's no good. We need him to play both sides of the ball. And there has been some really bad defense by us in certain areas of this game so far, for sure. All right, I want to make sure I get every comment, and I'll get through here. Dana's saying, let's go. G saying now SGA needs to exploit the Pinger Nunez, the younger Nunez. Yeah. Shirkan saying FIBA officiating is super suspect. Haha. Little bit today. It's been pretty good for most of this tournament, but today it's looking like in the game that really matters, it is looking really suspect. Monique saying, once again, pick it up, please. Thank you. Quick Takes is saying has to hit the rim, apparently. Okay, so something to do with the goaltending. Okay. G saying if before the ball gets the rim, like if it's on its way to the rim, if you hit it, it's a goaltend. But if it touches the rim, then you can hit it out. I got what you're saying. Quick Takes. That's a good clarification for the goaltending rules in FIBA. If the ball's still on its way and it hasn't hit the basket or the rim yet, that's a goaltend if you hit it out of the way. Like if somebody takes a three, somebody can't just camp underneath the basket and jump up and hit it on its down arc going in. No, that's a goaltend. So that's a good clarification with the FIBA goaltend rules. G saying all of these fouls are really hurting Canada. Some are suspect, but some, like the Dylan elbow, are just dumb. Yeah, they may be a little frustrated and hitting out a little bit, and that's really dumb. We've seen RJ get a dumb foul. We've seen Dylan get a dumb foul. And these are offensive dumb fouls. Once again, that's the way refs can screw you. If you all of a sudden are doing well or you're trying to get things going and they start calling offensive fouls on you, that's a big red flag. Seriously. We saw that happen to Raptors over and over again last season where they're really suspect offensive fouls, took us out of our rhythm and messed us up for games. Ref hit job. So in some ways, there are some indications there is a ref hit job going on in this game right now. I'm not going to lie. Let's see. MSJ saying lack of size an issue. I don't know. Team Canada has to shoot it well to win. Yeah, that's part of it too. We got to play better. We got to rebound better. We got to shoot better. We got to score better. And in some ways, we're not doing that better than them right now. Fiercely saying many players in foul trouble. I'm so nervous. Yeah, we're just going to have to do what we got to do. It's just what it is. Do not be afraid. We got to go on with no fear and courage and try and beat Spain here. Stargate saying, okay, the refs are on some bullshit. Yeah, Stargate don't like the refs either. Mo's saying SGA looking meh, not okay. You know, he's had his bright spots here and there. He's hit a couple of big threes. He's had a steal or two. So he's not totally horrible right now. He's not really. He's been playing better in this game that he played against Brazil, to be honest. MSJ saying, cheers, Raptor Freaks. Yeah, cheers to you, Chris. Cool Cat saying, Team Canada doesn't have any movement on offense. Lots of fouls. RJ 3, Dylan Brooks 3. Oh boy, we are in foul trouble. We can't get a lead. A close score is not in our favor. Yeah, this is all a recipe for a tough battle. Now, if we can win a scrappy close one and beat them in the end still, I will love that. That'll build character. But in some ways, we don't all want this Sunday morning stress of a game that seems like it's going to be very, very tight and difficult at the end. They need to kick their butt. You know, they're down by 10 right now. We need to make that turnaround in the third quarter like we have been in a lot of these FIBA World Cup games. Third quarter has been very kind to Team Canada when they come back from halftime. And we need to see that again in this game for sure, being down double digits right now. Cowboys saying, Jordy said after that three, let's just contest and rebound. Forget about the rest. Let's go. Yeah, whatever he's telling them, man, he needs to get them motivated and get them out there and trying to make good things happen. Isaac Campbell's here. Good to see benevolent Isaac Campbell. He's got Canada with Jordy, Kelly, Lou, SGA, and Dylan and RJ. Yeah, I love to see that. That's RJ, baby. Yeah, RJ. Cowboys got a bunch of RJs. Tom Duke's got me and Mo on blast. Cowboys got me and Mo on blast also. Tom, you need one too. Now they're asking for a Tom emoji. Yeah, I don't know. He can put him in the rotation. Country Kong's here. Good to see Scotty Barnes, Twitch family 2022. Good morning, Raptor Freaks. Lex, I have some opinions on our Canada team. This year, our NBA level talent mixed with good role definition by Jordy has us playing great, but some of our NBA egos are harmful. Yeah, I can get behind this, and I know exactly what you're talking about. I really, really do, Country Kong. And hopefully, you know, this is something we can figure out with this Team Canada program and kind of maintain, like, you know, we have so many good Canadian superstars in the league. Let's find the right ones that really fit the FIBA game as far as leading and playing the style that can be conducive to the team game and not so much the superstar game. In some ways, we have such a great amount. It's not about adding a whole bunch of them. It's about adding the right one that is conducive to the FIBA style. And in some ways, I love SGA, but in some ways, I kind of want to get Jamal Murray on this team and let him be the number one. SGA, you go to be the point guard. You play just point guard, and you don't have to score all the time. Sure, you'll take over and get some scores when we have to, But in some ways, I would have been much happier if Jamal Murray had been healthy and been at this FIBA World Cup, and he had been the clear-cut number one trying to do all the scoring and big-time stuff for us instead. In some ways, that fits better, and SGA can just kind of play point guard and set people up a little bit more. Cool Cat saying, so nervous. I'm not comfortable with SGA's point guard skills. Not a great floor manager. He's a shooting guard. Yeah, that's something I worry about too. Cowboys got the mugs out for him and Chris. I love it. Dana saying, what the fuck was that? She's cussing a lot this morning, I've noticed. Stargate saying, this NBA style basketball that I see Canada playing is not going to work. If they continue this style, they will lose. Yeah, the FIBA refs are like kind of like making them get bad calls, partly because of the differences in how they call fouls between the NBA and FIBA. Yeah, and Canada's been getting their hand caught in the cookie jar, fouling people in stupid ways. Let's see. Cowboys saying, I agree. Put Steady Eddie in. He wants to see Big Zach. Cool Cat saying, sad to say, Dennis Schroeder is a better point guard and floor manager, setting the table for players. SGA is an individual player. Well, the proof is in the pudding. Dennis is 5-0. He is completely undefeated and won once again today in his game today. So they cleared the first round and the second round undefeated, Germany already, and they're going on to the next round because their big win today. Tom Duke saying, let's go SGA. That's right. We want to see something good here. Country Kong saying, Lex, in particular, SGA isolation style of offense is a double-edged sword. Players like Olenek, 2BH, Nah, and even RJ are over themselves and play FIBA team ball. Love SGA, but he's still a young star. Yeah, I don't know how to balance this. I don't know how to talk to him. I don't know how they got to get it to him this way. In some ways, the way he plays is just an NBA style of game, and it's tough for you to change the style of how you play in the middle of games just for FIBA for like a month. In some ways, that's the big hurdle that he has, is that he's trying to change his very much the way he's tried to train for a decade into a FIBA style all of a sudden, just temporarily, because he's going to have to go back to the NBA in a month or so and start playing for the Thunder again. And they're going to want him to play the way he's playing right now for the Thunder. But for this game, for this team, you're going to have to do it a little different for the FIBA style SGA in some ways. Isaac Campbell saying, call Chris Boucher. He wants us to call Chris Boucher. I don't have enough time on halftime, but I'd love to call Chris, but I don't have enough time to call him right now. Let's see. Quick take saying Lithuania giving USA that work. You know what? Let's go look at that score right now. Holy crap. Yeah, it looks like USA is going to lose their first game at FIBA World Cup. This game is it over yet? It's very, very close to being over. Oh, why are they saying this game is not started yet? I think it's over. I think that game is actually over, and that USA might have lost. I don't know. It's updating. I don't know why my screen's not updating fast enough so I can see this. Come on, don't be a punk. Turn around and let me see the scores. All right, I'm going to put it on games or groups. This thing's being a punk. All right, here we go. Let's see. Okay, so Dominican officially lost to Serbia, 112-79. And in the Lithuania USA game right now, as we're speaking, the score is, come on, I don't care about that. The score is 105-100 with 45 seconds to go. Lithuania winning by 5 right now with 45 seconds to go in that game. Crazy. So they might knock off USA right now. That's fantastic. Alan's saying they need to play Eddie on the paint for size, and Boucher never plays for Team Canada. I know. Why hasn't he? In some ways, I'd like to see Boucher. Maybe the physicality of the game makes him no good around the basket because he just get fouled and he's not strong enough to take the hits from them. And then, maybe they don't want his three-point shooting. I don't know. Tom Duke saying outscored by 10 in the second. I hate that. I hate that so much, Tom Duke. Alan's also saying if we only had a full roster, SGA, Murray, Wiggins, Olenek, Brooks, Powell, Dort, Barrett, Alexander Walker, Corey Joseph, he would have been helpful in this tournament for sure. Corey Joseph is a very big absence and somebody who's been very prominent. He's like the guard version of Kelly Olynyk. And in some ways, Corey Joseph is somebody we keep forgetting. It would have been so helpful for this. He was in the later stages of being on this team, but he's hurt. so he had to sit out for this tournament. Brissett's another one, a big body with some strength that could have been helpful with battling down low. Mathurin's an up-and-coming talent. I want to see him on Team Canada because I know he's going to be very good in a Canada jersey. Nebhart, solid guard. We could like to see him. Brandon Clark, not a bad player, a role player. Shaden Sharp, all the talent in the world. He's another guy, just like Mathurin, that I'd love to see on Canada. Banton, I don't know. Delano, maybe. Trey Lyles is helpful. And Kem Birch, maybe done with his career, though. I think Kem is actually done. Like, he can't play physically anymore. Stargate saying, yes, Alan Tam, that's the real Team Canada. You get all NBA players on that Team Canada? I don't know. I still like having people like Ejim and Kyle Alexander and Trey Bell Haynes. Those guys are good for their FIBA experience in some ways. We want to balance it in some ways. It's very important to have that balance. And maybe not a straight NBA Team Canada is smart. Let me just put it that way. Let's see. Cool Cat saying NBA is for entertainment. So the game's designed for high scoring and individual stars. FIBA is about team basketball skills. That's a very clear cut, very, very accurate, factual statement right there. Ties it all up right there. What Cool Cat just said there. The NBA is for entertainment and individual stars and high scoring, and FIBA is a team game. There you go. Real nice, tied up, real nice right there. Fiercely saying Powell is useful for rim protection, but don't count on him for shooting or scoring. I'm starting to see why he's clowned in the NBA. I've seen mean comments on him. Yeah, you know what? Does thankless jobs, and he doesn't go for glory. In some ways, he's anti-NBA from Cool Cat's last statement, and he is very a good FIBA player. In fact, he's a very good FIBA player to have, honestly. In fact, he may be the only line of defense we have against these big teams with big front lines like Brazil and Spain beating us up. Dwight Powell's taking the brunt of that abuse. Trust me, he really is. Alan Tam saying, I think Team Canada, hang on, is losing today. Don't say that, Alan. We're positive fans here, and we believe in the best and projecting for the best. We're projecting for success and not failure. There's still a lot of time on the clock. Canada plays better in the second half. So let's just hope that's what happens. Cowboys saying the second half will be ours. I like that. And just wait for it, Alan. That's right. He's telling Alan to keep your head up and don't be Debbie Downer. All right, looks like we're starting the second half on my TV screen right now. I'll try and still get to all y'all's comments. Let's see. Cowboys saying just smash the like button. Let's grow. Tom Duke's got the Canadian Cowboy in full effect with a thumbs up, and Tom's getting dapped from him. And there's all kinds of Maple Leafs, and somebody's already hitting the floor. And it looks like Spain just lost the ball for tackling SGA right off the inbounds before the game even starts. There's a foul. Okay, no, it's Lou Dort, and it is 21 just pushed him over. And the ref, who doesn't really like us, gave us the call. So maybe they're actually going to help us in the second half because right away they turn the ball over and we get possession to start it. RJ throwing it into SGA. Let's see what he does here. He's got 21 guarding him. Let's see. Dylan with a little half screen, kind of weird screen. Dylan coming right down the lane. They don't stop him. Well, that's an ugly shot, Dylan. It seemed like he lost the ball while he's going up, but they're going to bail us out and they're going to give us a foul. Okay, maybe this will be a tale of two halves. The refs maybe understand. They may got a talk to from the officials watching the game and saying, y'all are being very unfair towards Canada. And y'all need to even it out in the second half. So let's see if that is what happens. That very well could be. You know, these officials do get a report at halftime from the governing body watching them. And it could very well be that they had a little talk with them saying that you guys have been very unfair towards Canada in this game so far. And it's blatant. People can see it. So you better make it up for it in the second half. Let's hope that's true. Dylan Brooks making both the free throws. It's only an 8-point lead now. So 48-40, 9:44 to go. It's out of bounds play. Nunez calling the play for Spain. And now he's got the ball on the inbounds. He's got SGA guarding him. Let's see what he does. He comes around the screen. He's trying to find Willie. Willie getting the ball down low. He kicks it right back out to his brother, who takes the three. He misses. No second chance shot as SGA pulls down the defensive rebound. He does a nice behind the back dribble to get by Nunez, but Juancho blocks him as he gets to the rim. That's no good. Juan Nunez with the ball operating. SG gets around SGA, gets around, tries to throw it up, and there's a call. It looks like a dumb foul on SGA. A phantom call, if you ask me. It didn't look like there was much of a foul there at all. Let's see. But yeah, Juancho with a really nice block on SGA on the other play. Yeah, not here is what he's saying. No foul. They're just inbounding. So this is good. Nunez with SGA on him once again at the top of the key. Coming around 21 into the lane. Back out to Nunez. Coming around Willie. Nunez really trying to work inside, and he tries to lay it up from underneath. And Wancho pulls Dylan down, and there is a foul. You know you did that, Wancho. Bo Cruz playing dirty, and he literally pulls Dylan to the court, and that's so blatant. They got to call that, man. I mean, Dylan may have acted a little bit, but Wancho, you know you did that. 48-40 still. Let's see if Canada can cut in this lead some more with the possession now. SGA's getting some full court pressure from 21. Let's see if he can get past them real easy. Yeah, let's see. Stargate saying starting five: Murray, SGA, Wiggins, Powell, Kelly Olynyk, and RJ, Nickel, Boucher, and the brothers off the bench. Okay, that's an interesting lineup. In some ways, I want more size on Canada. I really want Trey Lyles and Brandon Clark. Those guys are big dudes for Canada, and I don't understand why they're not involved in Team Canada basketball. We should have more bigs on our team. I don't understand this roster build. Maybe it's Nick Nurse's fault. The last couple of years with Raptors not having enough bigs, no centers, and then Team Canada being really like scarce at center, it's Nick's fault. I'm just gonna say it's his fault because he probably talked to these GMs or Rowan Barrett and said who we wanted, and he said I don't want all these bigs, so we have a lack of bigs on our teams. Dwight Powell with a very nice little finger roll up and putting it in, it's cut the lead to 6. Let's go, Canada. Spain so far has not scored in the second half, and Canada has 4 points. So let's keep cutting this lead down. Good defense by Canada. They do seem to have a new purpose on the defensive end that I'm really, really liking. Let's see. They're working the ball around. Willie gives it to Juan Nunez, who's coming down the lane. He throws up a little floater, and he makes it off the backboard. Juan Nunez, you're annoying. Yeah, there you are. RJ got the 3 open, but he's trying to drive, and he goes up and bowls over Willie Hernangomez and makes the shot. I love seeing that. Don't let them stop you. You got to knock them down to make the shot. RJ, do it. Do it. All right, there's a dumb foul by Dort with Nunez trying to go around him. Dort just gets a reach-in foul real quick. 50-44, 6-point lead for Spain at the moment. Yeah, good stuff right now. And some of the things I'm saying. Let's see. Monique saying from earlier, Pascal's latest Instagram video is great. Love his wonderful words. Let Pascal be Pascal. Yeah, I didn't have enough time to do the Instagram check during halftime. I'm just really backlogged on the comments, but we will do the Instagram check after this game's over, you guys. So there will still be a Raptors Instagram check on this live stream, y'all. I'll go look and see what those Raptors are doing on their social media, and we'll talk about it. All right, they're working the ball around Spain with the ball. They get a wide open lane and an easy dunk for Spain. I hate that so much. A defensive breakdown by Canada. Really, really bad. The Sergio Lull looks really like perturbed on the bench for some reason. I don't know why he looks so upset. His team's winning. He looks like he's like, it looks like his dog died or something. I don't know what's going on with him. SGA is playing, coming around RJ, coming around Dwight. Let's see what he can do. Let's see, SGA. Come on, do something. Don't be so selfish and just try and do it all yourself. That's the NBA game right there. He's counting on them to get the contact, to get the foul. Sergio's having a cow. He's like, this is FIBA, man. Come on. This isn't the NBA. You can't let him do the fake and then get the foul contact to give him on the line. That's an NBA play. That's not FIBA, is what Sergio's saying to him. He got the fake, and then he gets very light contact, and he acts off of it. It is kind of a dumb foul, honestly, because his hands are up straight. And in some ways, it's acting by SGA, and it's kind of stupid. It's a problem with the NBA. That's an NBA problem right there, that dumb foul right there. In some ways, I love Canada. I'm going for them, but I don't agree with that foul. I'm with Sergio. That in some ways, the guy went straight up. He barely touched him, and SGA overacted, and he got the foul shots. All right, he makes both of them, thank God. And now we're only down by 4, 50-46. 7.5 to go in the third. Let's see. They bring Rudy Fernandez out there for Abrines, who got another foul. He's in foul trouble. All right, let's see if we can get good defense on this possession too. So far, Canada's defense has been exceptional in the third quarter. We want to continue that trend for the whole second half. All right, they get a dump in. That's not good defense, though. A really easy dump in for Villy. Villy throwing that ball in. Like, I don't understand that. That's what I'm saying. We have a scarcity of big men. And if there's nobody going to be down there to guard every single big man, there's going to be an easy layup for some of the Spanish players. And I don't like that. Okay, there's a weird call against Canada on our offensive end. That sucks. That's such a dumb call. And once again, Lou Dort has 3 fouls with a really weird play here. What happened here? He kicked his foot out. That's a kick out for a trip. That's such a bad call by the ref. They basically called him for kicking his foot out like that. Maybe they're trying to penalize Canada for trying to draw fouls with weird kickouts like SGA did on the play before. And then Dort just kicked his foot out. That's very much an offensive foul in the NBA at this point. So I guess they're mirroring the NBA with that Dort kick out of his foot that tripped the Spanish player. It's too bad. 52-46, 6-point lead for Spain right now. You know, Sergio, for winning this game, he is so upset and just being a whiny, cry baby. Yeah. Wait, did they just reverse it? They're pointing it the other way now. I guess they've had enough of Spain's crying and whining. They're mad at Sergio. So they're going to say, no, we're going to give it to Canada because you're being such a little bitch. Yeah, that's I think what just happened. Seriously. Sergio's being a little bitch. So the refs are like, well, we're going to give the ball to Canada now, you jerk. And Sergio's really starting to talk to him forcefully. He's like, oh, there's the tech. He just gave a tech to Sergio. Yeah, you guys are winning. You're going to lose this game because you're getting all pissy with the refs. The refs might turn on y'all. I love this. Maybe they'll turn on you. Sergio, you go ahead and get your point through emphatically. Yes, emphatic. Yeah, you just caused a technical for your team, you idiots. Yeah, he's really annoying, that ref. You can tell. That ref is getting hot under the collar now. You can tell he's like a little emotional. He's a little emotional, and Sergio's reaming him out. He's not happy about that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Like in some ways, yeah, Jordy's like, yes, and he got the call, and Sergio had a cow about that. Dylan did kind of go straight up, and I see why Sergio's mad because of the SGA foul. All right, so it's 52-47. Canada has the ball, 5-point lead, 6:40 to go in the third. Come on, Canada, you're getting some opportunities. The refs have opened it up a little bit for you because of Sergio's being pissed. See, RJ, you hesitate. You need to just take that 3. You catch it, take it. You're wide open. There, that's it. You caught it, put it in rhythm, and put it in. 52-50. Canada just down by 2 now. Sergio is pissed. You can tell he's just seething after that. He's so seething after that. Sergio Scariolo, I love you, man. A Raptors champion, but man, you are pissed right now. They're trying to throw it down into Willie. Willie's been annoying around the basket in this game. No lie. No lie. Santi with the shot, and he after the foul or the whistle. Let's see what happens here. They're showing SGA. Are they going to give him a foul? Yeah, he's got 2 fouls now. 2 fouls for number 2 on Canada. They're inbounding the ball, no free throws. Let's see what happens here. We got Nunez at the top, sneaking it to Willie, but somebody got a hand on it. It's Lou Dort who got the deflection. That's a fantastic deflection because they've been so successful at dumping the ball down to Willie and him getting these easy layups in this game. So glad to see the defensive hand break that up. There you go, Dylan Brooks, muscling it and yelling at the guy as he makes it, and yelling at the crowd. There we go. We got Bill and Dylan in the house, and the game is tied. Kelly Olynyk up off the bench. Very, very proud and happy of his teammates coming back like that. I love it. Cowboys got me and Mo on blast. Country Kong saying when push comes to shove, he puts pressure on himself to score. I think Canada needs SGA to beat the U.S., but he has to trust his team. Swift and effective ball movement in FIBA is required even for the U.S. Yeah, that's totally true, Country Kong. You know, them trying to stop or hezzies don't work in FIBA. I'm realizing that right now. Like, we're seeing SGA and RJ do natural hezzies when they catch the ball. That's no good. The FIBA players, when they catch the ball, they're going right into their shooting motion and shooting right away. So no hesitation, NBA FIBA players. Get that ball caught and put it up. Especially you, RJ and SGA. I'm seeing you guys get the ball, and then you're taking a moment to decide. You're open for 3, shoot it. Don't even hesitate, because that's what Spain and Brazil and other teams are doing, like Latvia. When they get that open shot, they catch that ball, they shoot that 3, no conscience. So the the hesitation of catching and then looking or something, no, cut that out, RJ. Just shoot it. Just freaking shoot it. And don't hesitate or look. Just take that shot, because that's what the other teams are. There's no daylight. They're coming to close you out. as quickly as possible. So don't hesitate. Take that shot right away as soon as you catch it. That's what I'm saying. Certain guys have the green light to do that. RJ and SGA for sure. Trey Bell Haynes. Dylan and Lou Dort, maybe not so much. But, if they're confident and they're hitting it hot, then go ahead and let them. Spain gets the ball in bounds, 52-52, 5:40 to go in the third quarter. Let's see how they work it and see if we can still have some good defense this quarter. They've only scored 4 points in this quarter so far, Spain. So Canada's doing a very, very good job of limiting Spain's offensive opportunities with only 4 points for the Spanish team in the third quarter. Let's go. Let's see what happens. Aldama's coming down the lane, and he had a dunk, but there's a foul, and it's an offensive Spain. Yes. Yes. Hernan Gomez hitting the Canada player underneath, and Sergio might just go crazy. He might be calling his friends, just like Nameless does very soon for these referees. That's right. Yeah, he's looking very upset with them. And this is going to be funny. If they lose this game and Sergio just goes crazy at the end of this game, this will be very entertaining. And his post-game press conference is going to be very entertaining. Look at that. They're giving us a free throw because they're so mad at Spain for complaining so much. They give us an extra free throw. There's another technical. Jenna Renault calling the technical on number 5, Rudy Fernandez. You're too old and smart to do that, bro. Why are you getting an easy score for us like that? So Canada up by 1, and we have the ball. Rudy Fernandez with an ill-advised technical. RJ's whirling and dealing, and Lou Dort in the corner. See, he did the hezzy, but he didn't really have the shot. The guy was there already. Now he's trying to force it against 3 defenders. You see Dylan Brooks behind you, Lou Dort? Do you see Dylan Brooks behind you, Lou Dort? You have 3 defenders collapse on you. You throw it to them. You have like 4 white shirts around you. Somebody else has got the ball. Don't take it up against them. You're the shortest person in that little group, Lou Dort. So why are you trying to go up against 4 Spanish players? Throw that ball to Dylan Brooks. He's behind you and he's open. He's open outside. All right, inbounding the ball, Canada by 1. I love it. Let's go, Canada. We're winning right now, baby. All right, RJ working it into the lane. He takes a nice little mid-range, and he doesn't get it, but Dwight's there to clean it up and put it in. Dwight Powell is one of my favorite players on Team Canada. I'm not going to lie. I'm not a big Dwight Powell fan in the NBA, but on Team Canada, he is an awesome, awesome force and somebody that I see doing so much for us. It's important. 55-52, 3-point lead for Canada at this point. This is really good. All right, there's a 3 that ties it up from Rudy Fernandez, the Spanish legend. I wanted to answer that, and he tied it up 55-55. 4.5 to go in the third. SGA's making the first step, and he's running over guys instead of looking for his players, and they're going to call a foul on him. That's what the NBA game gets you, SGA. You try to do too much. You run over a FIBA legend like Rudy Fernandez. You don't get any of that call. You're not going to get that call, bro. And you see they came off of you. There's RJ. You're throwing it to him, but a little too late. You got to throw it to him sooner. They start collapsing on you. Throw it to RJ and don't even finish running out. In some ways, it's really bad. Really, really bad. Quick take saying SGA is only one body. That's right. He's only one guy. He can only do so much. Cowboys saying Dennis is a menace. Let's go. See you at the parade, Raptor Freaks. I love that, Cowboy. You're the best. It looks like Olynyk might be entering the game again. He's getting some instruction from Jordy Fernandez. We can keep this Canadian defensive pressure up really high. Looks like they ran over, but they're going to call it on Dort. Dort's pissed. He's saying that it was a blocking foul with his body. And that's a pretty high foul for him. I think that's his 4th foul. So Dort may be coming to the bench for Olynyk right now. Yeah, that's his 4th foul. So Olynyk in and probably Dort out. Yeah, he fell, and I get it. I see why Dort's pissed about that. There's been a couple of calls where the charges have been 50-50, and they've been kind of suspicious how they've gotten called. But that one, I guess, kind of like if he's still moving with it, it is what it is. Dort very frustrated heading to the bench. Very frustrated. 4 minutes to go in the third, 55-55. You go, Lou. Keep that effort up. You're going to get back in there in the fourth. You will. And we're going to need you to be ready for that. All right. He makes the first free throw. Spain up by 1, 56-55. Let's see if they make the second one. There's Sergio Lull on the bench again, looking like, man, he looks like he's having the worst day of his life. I don't get it. All right. And the second free throw is made by Spain. So they have a 2-point lead, 57-55, 4:04 to go. In the third, Kelly Olynyk to inbound the ball. Yeah. Let's go. Canada, let's beat Spain right now. We got to win this game so we can go to the next round. All right, let's go. Dylan Brooks, dribble. See, you got two guys on you. There was RJ open on the side. You did not throw it to him. That's the selfish NBA play there. You're trying to force it to two guys. That's not the right play, Dylan. Give it to RJ. Give it to RJ. All right, Spanish team working it around. Number 8 throwing the floater up, and he hits it. No call. And now they're up by 4. 59-55. Canada, you got to settle down, play the good defense. They were playing better defense with Olynyk out, and now that Olynyk is in and Powell's out, there's not as good defense apparently right now. SGA trying to back down Jaime Diaz. Let's see if he can do something there. Kelly, you got the open three. He fakes it, and then he takes it, and he makes it. I love it. He fakes it, and then he takes it, and then he makes it. Yeah, 3-point shot by Kelly Olynyk, very timely. Finally hitting a three, 59-58, Spain by 1. Under 3 minutes to go in the third. Number 8 dribbling around at the top. Olynyk out there to guard him. Jaime Diaz throwing it back over to number 8. Let's see. SGA kind of fakes that's Nickel. Tried to fake the foul, didn't get it. At Santi Aldama for 3. Nailing the 3. Big time shot by Santi. 62-58, 4-point lead for Spain. Come on, Canada. We need stops and we need points, y'all. You've allowed them to score 14 points in this quarter now. You had them at 4. Now, Kelly hits another huge 3. Wow, Kelly Olynyk cutting the score to 1-point lead. 62-61, Spain by 1 with over 2 minutes to go in the third. Here we go. Santi's working. He got the open lane. He's going right down the middle, and he jams it. That's horrible defense. I'm starting to see a pattern. We need Dwight Powell out there to play good defense is what I'm seeing. I would like to see Kyle Alexander possibly out there right now for the rim protection because Kelly Olynyk is kind of – for hitting his threes, he's screwing up also right now. He just turned the ball over, and there's a transition play where Spain gets an easy basket, and now they're up by 5, 66-61. SGA wheeling and dealing, trying to beat 4 guys at once. It just doesn't work that way in FIBA, SGA. I'm sorry, bro. You cannot try and beat 4 guys by yourself. It's just not how to do it. 12, Santi Aldama's on fire. He hits another one, 69-61, and Jordy's called the timeout. This is really annoying. Once they start the third quarter really well, they play really good defense. They're holding Spain down. They get the game tied. And then, they're making dumb mistakes and trying to do too much individually by themselves and, not playing good defense, letting them score really easy open shots, whether layups or wide open threes. This is really bad, Canada. You got to get your defense going. Jordy should be reading them the riot act. If you see him on camera right now, look how serious he is. Look how he's looking at them like they're killing his family or something. He's like, you guys are making me feel like you're killing my family or something like that. This is the way he looks on his face right now. Holy crap. G's saying there is a last chance tournament next summer to still qualify our Olympics for teams that don't make it in this tournament. Didn't know that. Yeah, this is true. There's actually 12 spots for the Olympics, and some of them will get sussed out next summer. So even if we don't get the Olympics through this tournament, there is still possibilities for us to get to the Olympics next year. But we have to play games before the Olympics next summer and win those ones to get there. We'd rather just do it now. We win today, pretty much. We will probably make the Olympics if we beat Spain right now. And that's all Jordy needs to tell them. He said, y'all want to be in the Olympics? You win today, you'll probably go to the Olympics. So, yeah, there are chances still after this. If we get put out of FIBA World Cup and we don't earn an Olympic berth, there is still chances to do it next summer in certain tournaments. But this is the thing. Those tournaments, you have to win. You have to be the top dog and win the whole tournament to get that Olympic qualifier. You can't be second. So it's even harder in those in some ways. So we'll have to see. Canada inbounding the ball, down by 8, a minute and a half to go in the third quarter. Here we go, SGA. Come on, man. If you're going to do this, you got the back door now. You didn't take it. And RJ gets pushed to the ground, and there's a tie-up by him and Rudy Fernandez. If they call a jump ball, then it's a possession arrow. And I believe Canada will retain possession even though. But if they get tied up again, then it'll go Spanish ball. So it should still be Canada's ball on this play, even though there's a tie-up. They don't do jump balls, which I like. The possession arrow is much better. So, no, they're going to give it to Spain. So the possession arrow goes in Spain's favor for this time. So hopefully next time there's a tie-up, Canada will get possession for sure. All right, just play good defense. We got to cut this lead down once again. We had it down and tied, and we were actually leading from the 10-point lead at halftime, and now it's back up to an 8-point lead, and we don't want to see it back at 10 right here. All right, Canada gets the ball, good defense. RJ coming back the other way. Let's see what he does here. He throws it over to Melvin Ejim, who's in the game all of a sudden for the first game. He throws it off of Diaz's foot. It's a kickball. Canada's possession still. Yeah, Dylan's looking like he's scheming on the bench, like thinking of evil things to do once he comes back in the game. Dylan Brooks. All right, Canada inbounding the ball. SGA throws it to Dwight. Dwight, when he's in, I feel much more comfortable with our defense. RJ's working at the top, trying to get something going. There's Melvin Ejim for three. That's not who you want to shoot the three, guys. In some ways, I'd rather that have been Trey Bell Haynes out there right now. Okay, they're working it around. They're going down the lane. Crazy layup by Garuba, but he gets fouled, and he's down. He looks like he hurt himself on that play. It looks like he hit the floor really hard coming down on his side or something. Oh, no, he did a little split or stretch. I don't know. He looks like he hit his back or something. All right, so he's at the free throw line off the foul by Ejim. Yeah, I don't even know why Ejim's in this game. In some ways, Ejim and Scrub don't need to be playing this game. Trey Bell Haynes and Kyle Alexander need to be playing. I'd much rather have Kyle Alexander out there for the extra height and different things. I don't understand this. In some ways, I don't understand the rotations that Jordy has done in the last two games, Brazil and Spain. I do not understand why Melvin Ejim's out there right now in some ways. All right, 70-61, 30 seconds to go. And Garuba has made it a 10-point lead once again. 71-61. Spain up by 10 with 30 seconds to go in the third. This is no good. We made up all that ground, and we have nothing to show for it at the end of this quarter once again. SGA trying to do too much. Once again, he throws the ball away almost, and Nikel's all in trouble. Nobody's coming to help him. He's just getting doubled like crazy. All right, RJ gets it, and they throw it up. Some crazy shot, not very well planned. Kind of rushing things. Dwight doesn't get it. And then they are successful on an alley-oop going the other way. Usman Garuba with the big dunk, 12-point lead now. So the net of the third quarter, after a really good defensive effort in the first half of the third quarter, they go all to hell with it in the last half of the third quarter, and they let Spain go crazy and kick our butt again. Then they're down by 12 after this. That's horrible. That's really bad right there. Monique is saying, finally, the Raptors 905 changed the location for, hang on, let me go back. Finally, the 905 changed the location. All right, lots has happened, I see. And there's a lot to talk about. I'll get through all the comments. The comments aren't my priority. It's calling the game. Finally, the Raptors 905 changed the location for open tryouts. What took so long? It's at OVO. I'm so happy about it. My nephew might go. Okay. Yeah, you got to pay a lot of money to do it. I was going to talk about this with the Instagram stories. So let me wait till after the game, and I'll talk about the 905 tryouts after the game. ZZ saying, what's the score? At this point, we're at the beginning of the fourth quarter, and Spain is up by 12 is the score right now. Alan Tam saying also Emmanuel Miller. Yeah, Leonard Miller would be great for him to be on Team Canada at some point. He's already looking like a very shining star rookie for this year coming up. He had a fantastic summer league. And Leonard Miller is a great Canadian player on the rise also. Just to start saying, we really losing? Yeah, we're losing right now. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. There's a couple of different factors. And, of course, I'll go over this kind of stuff tomorrow on a very in-depth reaction about what happens with this game. There's still a quarter to play, and don't count Canada out completely right now. But being down by 12 to start the fourth quarter is not the – no, it's not. A quick take saying, yep, I don't like that. G saying refs calling all kinds of on Spain now. Yeah, they're trying to even it out in the second half and make it look like they weren't so biased for Spain in the beginning. Alan's asking, did Team USA lose to Lithuania? Apparently, yes. That is what happened. It ended up being 110-104, 6-point win for Lithuania over USA. So, see, that's what I'm saying. Everybody's going to lose a game somewhere at FIBA World Cup. I don't care if you're the USA. You're still going to find somebody in FIBA that's going to beat your ass. And Jonas Valanciunas and Lithuania beat USA today. That is the truth. Yeah, Dylan Brooks back in the game with his 4 fouls. So let's see how long he can survive in the fourth quarter. The Spanish fans are really hyped right now. They know how big a deal this is. I wish Canada was taking this more seriously. Look at Dylan pushing Santi. Yeah, I don't think they like each other. They were teammates in Memphis. Dylan taking a nice 3, he makes it. That's the way we like to start a fourth quarter. A little bit of swagger by Dylan Brooks saying, you know what, I ain't having this no more. It's time for me to change the game, y'all. And now we're only down by 9. Thank goodness. All right, good defense, Canada. Get your hands up, no fouls, get a steal or a block. Don't leave your man. Don't let some guy go backdoor. They take a shot, let them miss it, and get that rebound. Get that rebound, Lou Dort. That's right. Lou Dort throwing the ball to Dylan. Dylan coming in transition. Dylan could be a real spark plug here. Lou thought about the 3 there. He almost had it, but he didn't. SGA now working. I don't like the isolation BS. You've got RJ. Why are you not throwing it to RJ? You have RJ. He got fouled. So they'll take it to the sideline and inbounds it again. 9 minutes to go in the game. Canada down by 9. Definitely look for RJ. Do RJ and SGA like playing with each other? Because SGA needs to look for RJ more as a teammate. I really feel like he's avoiding him for some reason. I don't understand that. We don't have any time for feuds or any kind of weirdness because SGA is freezing out RJ to a degree. I'm noticing. Look at that. See, that's a horrible play. SGA once again trying to do too much, taking the shot, like shot selection very poor. You're just going to try and jack up a 3 with your defender right in your face. He fouled him though, so he's going to go to the line and get 3 shots. That is good, but he's got to make them. I don't care. Get to the line, but make these 3 free throws. Because they're no good if you get to the line and you miss one of them. Well, that's no good. You got to make all 3 of these, SGA. I put this on you right now. He makes the first one. It's now 73-65, 8-point lead. Let's see. I want to make all 3 of them. Shea, make all 3 of them. Don't mess around. Stop playing with your food. There you go. He makes the second one. It's now 73-66, a 7-point lead. The Hernan Gomez brothers on the bench, barking orders to Spain, talking trash. SGA make the third one. He bricks the third one and tries to rebound it, but there's a foul on the rebound, and it looks like the foul's going to be on Canada. Dylan Brooks is holding his hands up. He's pissed. He's talking trash. It could very well be that Dylan is fouled out for hitting Santi Aldama good. I think he hit him in the neck. In some ways, I don't have a problem with that, but I think Dylan might have just fouled out, actually, guys. So yeah, hold your neck, Santi. You poor guy. Oh, my neck. What a pain in the neck Dylan Brooks is. They're going to talk about it. The refs are talking about it. What is the call here? I'm very confused about what the call is right now. Let's see. ZZ saying, laugh out loud. We're not losing this. That's bad for views. The world want to see USA versus Canada happen. Yeah, I won't disagree with that, ZZ. Everybody does want to see Canada versus US. Now they're going to go look and see if Dylan did something flagrant here. It looks like they're going to go look and see because it looks like Asante really got hit bad. Oh, okay. He's trying to tap the ball out, and he kind of followed through, and he nailed him in the face. He's holding his arm, and he kind of just skims his face. I don't know if that's a flagrant, refs. It's like, okay, Santi's coming into him too. It's like he had the arm over him already. I don't know. This will be a weird call. We'll have to see how they call this. This could depend on whether Dylan Brooks is going to be in the game any longer, depending on whether they call this a foul on Dylan or not. They want to see if it's a flagrant. I don't think it's a flagrant, although they did call a call similar to this on Brazil the other day, or Latvia. There was a Latvia game. Davis Bertans hit somebody in the face, and they called a flagrant on that because it was after the play. And in some ways, this is still in the play, and the ball was coming up over him, and he was kind of going motion with the ball. So in some ways, I don't think this will be a flagrant. It's just that Santi's face was in the wrong place at the wrong time, and he got nailed in the face. Yeah. That's awesome. Dana's saying, let's go. Quick take saying, I feel like Canada has the better players. Spain is a better system and system players. This is the truth. And this is why USA and Canada, in some ways, they're so good and so talented. It doesn't mean they'll win, because the FIBA teams have better systems and team players overall. And that is why teams will beat Canada and USA in international play, because that's just how it is. See, he's throwing over, and that Santi kind of moved his face underneath him. So I don't know. What's the call? It looks like they're going to give the ball to Spain, but there's no free throws. So I think and he didn't foul out, so he's not out of the game. So I don't think it was actually a foul. I think it's just an indirect call. Sergio's not happy about it, obviously. He's not happy about it. Neither Sergio is. All right, here we go. Spain has the ball down by 7. Canada is. So let's see if they can get a stop. They got to start getting a lot of stops now. They need to just shut the door down and not let Spain try and score at all. The more successful they are at stopping Spain, the better they'll be. Let's see. Dwight Powell guarding Santi, who does a turnaround. He misses, but Usman's on the offensive boards. Dort is battling with him. If it's a jump ball, we get the ball. It's a possession arrow. It's Canada's ball. That's right. It's Canada's ball. He tied up Usman Garuba. It should be Canada's ball because Rudy Fernandez got the last one. Dort tying him up. That's not a foul. That's a jump ball, and they don't do jump balls in international play, so it should be Canada's possession. So what are they doing? Let's see. They're giving the ball to Spain. If it's a 50-50 ball, it should be Canada's ball. Oh, they're switching balls out. I guess it's too sweaty. What's going on here? If Spain gets the ball, that's messed up because we should have gotten the ball when Rudy tied up the other person. They are giving the ball to Spain. That's messed up. That's no good. Good defense. No fouls, Canada. Even if the referees are biased and doing weird stuff, you still got to do better and just overcome it all. All right, come on, Dwight. Play good defense. Good defense by SGA. That's actually Canada ball. Okay, good. They could have called it out of bounds on us, but they're saying the last ball was 50-50. We gave you a chance, Spain. You've messed up. Now we're going to give the ball back to Canada for sure. And that's the way it should be. SGA reaching in. The very sneaky foul that didn't get called. SGA, all right, with the ball, moving it. RJ's got it. RJ moving around. I want to see RJ take over. He's the guy who should be taking over right now. He throws it out to Dylan after he collapses the defense. Dylan has two guys on him. Now we got RJ open in the three in the corner, and he should have nailed that, but he didn't. Dwight tried to hit it out, but Spain recovered the ball. They're coming in transition. We're not getting back very well in transition. They call a travel on number 8 for Spain. This is good. This is very, very good. So bailout by Spain making an unforced turnover with a dumb travel. And Canada, come on now. We got to cut this down. 73-66. It's still a 7-point lead for Spain. And there's 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. All right, let's see. Dylan coming around, throwing it to RJ. RJ, I want to see you do something, bro. Come on now. Work to get open. Work to get open. Lou Dort to Dylan, who takes the three. He's good. Dylan Brooks with a huge three right there. 73-69. Brooks has 17 points. He's 2 of 2 from three-point range. Here we go. Spain, let's play this good defense on Spain right now. Only one shot or just get them to turn it over. If they take one shot, they'll miss it and you get the rebound. But good defense, no fouls. Make it really hard. Dylan getting the straight up steal and saves himself from going out of bounds. They're putting full court pressure and they're touching us and fouling us. SGA throws it over to RJ for the three in the corner. He misses this one. Dylan's up on the back and on Guzman to try and get the rebound. I think they may have called a foul on Dylan there. Could be. He kind of hit him coming from behind. But yeah, cut it down to 4 with 7 minutes to go. This is good. Come on, Canada. Keep this momentum going. Let's see what the call is. Rudy Fernandez looks like he's ready to retire. He looks like he's done. He's been playing FIBA basketball for so long. He's like, I'm getting too old for this shit. He's doing the Roger Murtaugh. All right, here we go. Spain's got the ball. They're working it. Come on, keep that good defense up. Dwight Powell's so important right now. In fact, I want him to just shadow Santi Aldama because Santi Aldama may be the most dangerous player on Spain, honestly. They get in there, and Dwight pulls it out before it tries to get a second chance to go in. Great defensive play by Dwight Powell. RJ trying to go against two guys, and he misses. But Lou Dort's open in the corner for three. He misses. Powell's in there trying to get it, but Spain gets the rebound. Too bad. A couple good shots there, but Canada couldn't finish and get the shots to go in. Now Spain kind of slowing it down. They know that there's much clock on the top. Clock is on their side at this point, having the lead, and they don't really want to have an up and down game at this point. So they're really, really slowing it down to the half court game. Santi with a long three. He bricks it off the back of the arm, but they get the ball back. See, this is a problem with playing a 3 or 4 guard lineup. You don't have enough good rebounders. And that's maybe a stupid thing by Jordy that you can't just play one center and have 4 guards. I'm sorry. I don't like that lineup. It's no good. It's no good. Santi getting a layup. That's no good. 6-point lead for Spain. Dylan trying to throw some garbage up in the lane. I don't like it. They're getting scrappy, and Canada keeping possession. Lou Dort trying to force it down the lane, and he just ran over the Spanish player. But they're going to call the foul on Santi. So I like that. Santi Aldama, how many fouls does he have at this point? See, that's only fair. If they're going to do the same thing to Lou Dort on the other end, where he got in front and they still called the blocking foul, they need to call it right there that same way, and that's good. Very, very good. All right, Lou, you got to make these free throws. Is what we got to see now. Willie Hernan Gomez coming back in the game. Sergio is very crazy on the sidelines, making all kinds of crazy motions and facial expressions. And that one ref and him are not friends. You know they aren't. They aren't. He's trying to explain it to Sergio. Sergio doesn't want to have it. He's really mad. Scariola is funny, man. All right, Lou, come on now. What is this? What is this? You get paid professionally in the NBA to play basketball. You miss free throws in clutch situation like this. You suck, Lou Dort. In some ways, I'm pissed at the Canadian Thunder players. In some ways, they're really making me mad right now. They're showing an unprofessionalism. You know what? I have to remember they play for the Thunder, a losing team, a team that sucks. So they're just used to being losers, SGA and Lou Dort. I know I'm talking down some Canadian players right now, but to an extent, they're not used to winning a whole bunch of games in a row because they play for the Thunder. Honestly, that's what pisses me off about that. All right, come on. Good defense. No fouls. Down by 6. Lou Dort not able to cut into that by missing both of his free throws. You're an NBA player that makes millions of dollars, you idiot. That makes me so mad. Like, free throws are the most easiest things. When you're a professional basketball player and you don't take the time to get good at free throws and make them in clutch situations, I'm sorry. I'm going to be super critical of you. And that's right. Go sit down, Lou Dort. You're an embarrassment. You're an embarrassment missing both your free throws. All right, Spain's trying to work. Good defense. No fouls. Keep your feet moving, your hands up. Nikel's in for Lou. I like that move a lot better. All right, Dylan's getting posted up by Willie. And there's a little good play. No call. I love it. Good job. Melvin Ejim getting the rebound and limiting them. Come on now, Canada. It's time to do this. 5 minutes to go in the game. Not much time left. Kelly for 3. He misses. Melvin tried to keep it alive. 2 hands, Melvin Ejim. Don't just try and tip it. Go up there and grab it like Bill Russell would. All right now. Good defense. No fouls, Canada. Come on. This is really important to keep getting stops right now, because you've got to stop them, and you all get to get scores yourself. You're not doing a good job of that. Willie's inside with position, and he doesn't get it, but he's fouled by Ejim, it looks like, or Kelly. Kelly fouled him. He's going to be going to the free throw line. This sucks, man. ZZ saying U.S. is down. Yeah, they ended up losing. It's so good. Jonas Valanciunas, yeah, he plays for Lithuania. He's their best player. RJ's been doing pretty good. 6 fouls on Spain in 2.5 minutes. I like that. What the F was that? Dana's really cussing today. Monique is saying, I wonder what the message in the locker room, still down. Well, yeah, I wonder what he told them. He's probably been yelling at them the whole time. Tech on Sergio was awesome. USA did lose. JV, we love JV. Isaac Campbell loved JV. All right, a missed free throw by Guerre. Love seeing that. The Spanish fans sad about it. Spanish fans very sad about it. Tom Duke saying, okay, here we go, folks. Get great charge. Take charge. We got to take charge, Canada. That's right. G saying someone made a call to that ref. Well, I'm telling you, they have officials that watch the game from the outside, and they talk to the officials who are doing the game, and they may say, oh, you guys are being a little biased. All right, so he makes the second free throw, 76-69, 4.5 minutes to go. Canada, you don't have a lot of time. You need to start taking over SGA. If you're such a badass individual isolation player, you need to start taking over the game. You know, in some ways, SGA and what he's doing is making me not want him on the Raptors in some ways. Everybody wants him on the Raptors so bad, but the stuff he's doing in FIBA right now, it's showing the selfishness. It's making me, I don't want him on the Raptors. Dylan Brooks making a nice pass from SGA. It's now 76-71, 5-point lead for Spain. 4 minutes to go. Spain with the ball at the other end. USA's first loss. That's right. Teams are going to lose. 78-71 now, 7-point lead. Spain's made another score. SGA for 3, steps back. That's a horrible shot. I don't like that. SGA trying to go up against 4 guys. He gets it out to Nikel, who hits a 3. That's a very good, important 3 right there by Nikel. 78-74. A 4-point game with 3.5 to go. You got to keep doing this. You got to get stops, and you got to get baskets, Canada. That's the only way you can win this game, being down by 4 with 3.5 to go. Y'all, I know y'all are going to be ahead of me, and you may react to this game's outcome before me. Just let me go through it naturally without seeing y'all's comments, and then I'll read everything as afterwards and go through it that way. All right, they missed the shot. Dylan's coming back the other way. 3 minutes to go, but he loses the ball. He gets trapped by 2 Spanish players, and he loses the ball. He's probably trying to fancy dribble and doing something stupid. Once again, keep it simple. Fundamentals matter. All the flashiness of today's NBA player pisses me off. You know, the no-look stuff, all the stuff that's unnecessary, the high dribble, it's all so stupid. Just play smart, fundamental basketball. Seriously. Okay, there's a foul drawn by SGA running into Rudy Fernandez. Yeah, that's no good, man. I don't like that. I don't like that, Canada. Y'all need to play better. Y'all are not playing the way you're supposed to right now. And I hate it. I hate it so much. All right, we got 3:40 to go. It's still a 7-point lead. There's the Nickel 3. Sorry, that I'm a little bit behind again. I don't know. My stream's doing weird stuff. All right, Spain going down the lane, gets it out to a guy. Let's see what they do here. 21 takes a 3, and he misses. The rebound's by Dylan. Dylan coming back the other way. Oh, this is where he lost it earlier. Okay, I'm on a repeat for some reason. I don't know why. All right, let's see if I can catch up again. So I'm even more delayed behind than you guys at this point. All right, let's see. They're trying to work it in. 21 over to 10. He has an open 3. He misses. Dylan gets the rebound, coming back in transition. SGA. That's the foul from earlier. Okay, I saw that part already. Oh man, this sucks. All right, let's see. Country Kong saying JV was so underrated for the Raptors. In 2016 playoffs, he was absolutely abusing Hassan Whiteside in the Heat. When he got injured, we had no chance against the Cavs in the Eastern Conference Finals. We could have won in 2016. Yeah, I remember all that, and I agree with you, Country Kong. JV was really good for us at certain times, but other times he was a detriment. It was kind of like he could be a good thing for us or a weakness for us at different times, and it could change in a game. It's really crazy. All right, I'm not even sure what's going on in this game right now. Let's see. All right, he's inbounding. Dylan Brooks has it. I know I'm way behind y'all. The game might already be even over. Kelly Olynyk passing to RJ. He's moving down the lane. He's got all kinds of white jerseys around him, and he just turns the ball over, and Spain gets the ball. This is what's happening. These guys are trying to force an NBA game in a FIBA setting. It's no good. It's no good. You know, RJ, you can't be the man and just try and go at four white jerseys and try and put the ball over them. You've got to try and be sneaky. FIBA is about being sneaky and utilizing your teammates. There's no one person that's above the whole team. The whole team is equal. And even your fifth guy, gets open. He needs to be able to make that score if the double comes somewhere. So that's part of the problem here, is that these guys are trying to be too individualistic and beat people on their own. That's a kickball off Kelly Olynyk's foot. 2:19 to go, 4-point lead for Spain. That's where I'm at. I'm at 2:19 on the clock, y'all. Dwight Powell just re-entered the game. That makes me feel a lot better. Kelly's been absolute garbage the last couple games. Other than the threes he's made in this game, he's been really bad on defense. And the other teams have been scoring like crazy on us. I got to wonder if Kelly might be slightly injured or he's just old. He may be just really old at this point, y'all. All right, let's see. They're trying to work it around the big man against number 7, Dwight Powell. Let's see what happens. Willie Hernangomez puts a shot up. He misses. Great defense by Dwight Powell. 2 minutes to go. 4-point game. Come on, Canada. The time is running out. You need to score. Come on, SGA. Stop trying to be a hero by yourself. Okay, he makes the layup this time. That was good. He did a little hezzy and went up and under, and he makes the layup. And will he get a free throw also? We want to see a 3-point play here. Fernandez getting his 4th foul. Rudy Fernandez will foul out on his next foul. Really nice layup by SGA. See, you guys got to have some guile and quickness to beat them. And that'll be what will help you guys overcome this and still win. 78-76. Let's make this free throw. Now, if Lou Dort had made his free throws earlier, the game would be tied right now. And that's why I'm going to bash Lou Dort after this game, very much so. SGA makes the free throw, so now it's only a 1-point game. A minute 50 to go on my screen, 78-77. Spain coming down the other way. Juan Nunez coming around the pick by Santi Aldama. Now we see Willie with the ball. Willie back to number 21. 21 coming around to Rudy Fernandez. He throws it to Willie, who gets it inside. He throws it up. There's a foul. and he doesn't make the shot. Thank goodness. Hopefully, Vili Hernan Gomez will miss these free throws, and or at least one of them. And Jordy's still in a position to try and win this game. RJ's coming to the bench. He's fouled out, y'all. RJ has fouled out with a minute and a half to go. This could be really bad. Like, he's one of our better clutch players, but RJ has fouled out of the game with a minute and a half to go. That sucks so bad. Oh my gosh. I'm not sure how much JV scored, Alan. I'm not totally sure. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Let's go, Canada. Come on. You got to miss these. Lou Dort coming back in the game. You want to get some redemption, hit a big three, make your damn free throws, Dort. Man, you pissed me off so bad, missing those free throws, man. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how mad I am. I really do believe that Oklahoma City Thunder players are just conditioned to lose. And these guys are losers just because they're in that environment as players. I hate that. SGA should be on a better team so he can have more of a winning mentality and not have such a loserish aura to him. In some ways, him and Dort have loser auras because of being on the Thunder. Honestly, seriously. All right, he made the first one, so it's a 2-point lead. Let's see if Willie makes the second one. Miss. Come on, Willie, miss. Miss. He's too good. He's too professional. He's a professional basketball player. He makes his free throws. 80-77, 3-point lead, minute and a half to go. Spain up by 3. And Willie's going to go sit down after making the 2 clutch free throws there. All right, inbounding the ball. Canada coming back the other way. Minute and a half to go in this game. Come on, y'all. You need to get a 3 or tie the game up or get a 2 or just get a score for sure here. SGA once again doing a lot. Dylan for 3. He nails it and ties the game 80-80. Dylan Brooks, we love you. Dylan Brooks perfect from three-point land. He's been a huge hero in this game, 22 points. He had foul trouble early, and he's still making a very, very good game with some big-time stuff. Okay, Fernandez Diaz thought about shooting it. Dylan cuts off the baseline, and he does an exceptional defensive play. He's getting the crowd hyped up. Dylan Brooks is being the man right now. He made 21 go out of bounds. Sergio's pissed, and he gave the ball back to Canada, tied 80-80 with a minute to go. Wow. I hope y'all are freaking out and going crazy somehow, some way. Don't react or do anything like with emotes. So I don't want to see what happens. So don't ruin it for me. Don't spoil it for me. Y'all are going to see what happens ahead of me. And I don't want y'all to spoil it for me. I want to give my real natural reaction to hopefully Canada winning in a huge way right now. All right, SGA has the ball. He's coming up. Dylan and him are working at the top of the key. In some ways, that's the partnership you should be working with RJ, the way you're working with Dylan right now. His defender leaves him, and he takes a shot. He nails it. SGA being a big clutch shot right there at the top of the key. Sergio calls a timeout. SGA has 25 points. He's shooting 3 of 4 from 3. That's a huge shot by SGA just inside the 3-point lines. Too bad he couldn't step just a little bit further out and make it a 3, but he's on the line basically. And that's a big shot. That's a huge shot right there. Yeah, Justice Star's here. Good to see Justice Star. Yep, we need this game. Cool Cat saying Dylan Brooks power move to the rim, tie the game. Big stuff. Quick Take saying RJ gets hot, we win. Well, RJ is fouled out. G saying I love Kelly, but they are playing better without him in this game. That's true, G. I've noticed that too. Kelly's been a liability on defense the last 2 games on the down low. He really very much has been a liability. Isaac Campbell saying the momentum is swinging for Canada. I like that. Alan Tam saying, but if we didn't trade JV for Gasol, we probably would have never won the championship. Gasol was why Embiid had 0 points. I'll agree with this, Alan Tam. That's a very good observation, and you're exactly right. I agree. That move was very masterful by Masai to that was that last deal at the trade deadline to really put the Toronto Raptors over the top as championship contenders. And when we got Gasol, I called it at that point. I had no idea we were going to win the championship, but I said we're going to win the Larry O'Brien because we just traded for Marc Gasol, and we did. And it was a fantastic move. And that's the genius of Masai Ujiri, making the gamble, making the Kawhi trade first, and then getting Marc Gasol to really cement that in. Yeah. Dana saying, is USA done now? No, you can lose at FIBA World Cup, and it doesn't mean you're eliminated. They are still going to go the next round. They've already gotten their pass to go the next round. So they are already through the next round because they won up until they lost today. So them and Lithuania will go on to the next round. Latvia will go on to the next round in our group also because they beat Brazil earlier. Brazil is eliminated. So that's a good thing. Brazil is eliminated, and even though they beat us on Friday. All right, let's see. There's all kinds of action. Lou Dort gets the loose ball and nothing for Spain. This is what we like to see. 23 seconds to go in the game. SGA has got it, and he gets fouled by 24, a cheap foul. Nunez just to stop the clock because he knows that they're a little bit in trouble. They're on the wrong side of things. RJ's getting hyped, hopping on the sideline, even though he's fouled out. 82-80 for Canada. Canada coming back near the end here. Let's see if they can close this out, this nail biter. Oh, man, you're going to be so happy if they win, y'all. Yes, SGA making the free throw, putting Canada up by 3. Oh, my gosh. You're going to make me a big fan of yours, SGA, by the end of this game. It's like you've gone through the rigor with me as far as being pissed at y'all, and you coming back, make that redemption come back. There you go. He makes both of them. 4-point lead for Canada, 21 seconds to go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Yeah, go Canada. Let's beat Spain today. Let's go play in the next round, okay? La, 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 la. Yes, come on. Let's do it. We're big time. We beat Spain in this kind of way. A close nail-biter game like this. Holy crap. Sergio's pissed. He is worried. Yeah. Quick take saying Isaac Campbell, 100%. Monique saying tie game. Yes. Justice Star saying NBA quick takes looking better. Alan Tam saying USA lost, but not done. They're still in the FIBA. But yeah, they go on to the next round. They had actually already advanced the next round with their win in the last game. Because they all had the good records. And Lithuania and USA punching their tickets to the next round. Latvia punching their ticket to the next round. Let's see if Canada is joining those teams, punching their ticket to the next round. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, Dana's laughing. Just to start saying NBA quick takes. Did Team USA really lose to Lithuania today? Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Anthony Edwards, Jalen Brunson, and them lost to Jonas Valanciunas and the Lithuanian team today. That's right. That's right. Good games are happening today for Canada's favor. It looks like hopefully all the Americas teams will lose today, except for Canada beating Spain. This is exactly what Canada needed to happen. Almost everything they needed to happen today is going according to plan. Let's close out Spain and make sure this last part, the most important part is us winning happens. All right, there's a quick shot by Nunez who muscles it up and under against Lou Dort to put the game at 82-84. Now, is it a three-point play? Is he going to get a foul shot also? So it'll only be a 1-point lead if he makes the free throw. No, they're going to inbounds it for Canada. No continuation for a free throw. So it's only a 2-point play by Nunez, laying it up and under with Dort kind of going with him. They're wondering if there's a foul. They want to do a substitution, and they're not letting him. The Diaz cannot come to the game, and Sergio's like, I want to sub, man. Come on, let him sub. And Jenna Renault's like, no, you didn't get it in time. You stay over there. Yeah, talk to the hand, Sergio. Talk to the hand. You ain't get okay. He's calling a timeout. Then he's like, I'll get my substitution in one way or another. I'll call the timeout. Is what he's doing there. Yeah. There you go. Isaac Campbell's got Kelly Olynyk times Dylan Brooks equals Canada. I like that. Cowboys saying, let's go. Tom Duke saying, let's go. Yes, USA lost. Quick take saying, just a star. Yes, sir, to my boy, Jonas Valanciunas is quick takes guy. He loves the big V, the dropping the big science in the NBA. Yeah. Alan Tam saying USA played easier teams. Now they were exposed against Lithuania. You know what, Alan Tam, you have come in like a ball of lightning in this chat today with really astute observations and things you're saying. You're exactly right. The group that the USA had in the first round was real easy. And yeah, they got finally tested by a real competitor and they got lost. Yeah. Alan, really good comments today. I hope you'll come and join us more often because you're on point with what you're saying, man. Seriously. Yeah, Nunez really smart, kind of up and under. He makes sure he makes the layup. And there could have been a foul on Dort, but he's kind of straight up playing him. And the refs aren't going to give him an easy one right there. Yeah, Dylan is the man. Defense. I love that. Tom Duke's got the fencer with the defense. I love that. All right, Kelly Olynyk inbounding the ball. Canada with the ball, 15.9 on the clock. 2-point lead for Canada and possession. We're in good shape, y'all. Let's see what happens here. Kelly, don't mess up. All right, here we go. SGA's got the ball. He comes through the defense, and he gets fouled by Diaz. So quick foul by Spain. They're trying to get this game to still be manageable so where they can try and do something. Now, SGA, you need to make your free throws and put this game out of hand. Dwight Powell coming in for a defensive substitution. That's very smart usage by Jordi Fernandez to bring in Dwight Powell as a defensive substitution at the end here for Kelly Olynyk, who's not been the best defender lately. So, yeah, I like this. This is very good. Also good for rebounding off of these free throws. So let's see SGA make both these free throws. Y'all know already ahead of me, so don't tell me. SGA, make it. Come on, buddy. Making the first one. Yes, 85-82. Kyle cannot watch. Kyle Alexander with his jersey pulled up over his eyes. He cannot. He doesn't want to watch his cousin shoot free throws because he's so scared. 85-82. 13 seconds to go. Usman Garuba is looking like he is very, very like contemplative there. SGA makes both of them. Very clutch free throws by SGA. You are really redeeming yourself with me today, Mr. Gilgeous Alexander. All right, 86-82, 9 seconds to go. Clock is running out. It looks like they're going to take a long three from Aldama, and he hits it. So now it's 86-85, 1 point lead, and they foul SGA on the inbounds. He falls out of bounds, and he's going to go back to the line. We can play this game with y'all if you want. Put us on the line. We'll take those free throws. We got to make them, though. SGA, you continue to make these free throws. We'll be in good shape. Yeah, Nunez, body checking SGA out of bounds. He'll be going back to the line. They didn't want the clock to run out too much. In some ways, the clock is now our friend against Spain. It was their friend a couple minutes ago, but now it's our friend. SGA, these are so important. You know these free throws matter so much. Free throws are one of the most important things in basketball. If you're not good at free throws, I don't think you're a good basketball player. That's one of the reasons why I handicap Shaq. All right, he makes the first one. This is big. Shaq in some ways can't be one of the greatest players in the league because he had such a weakness at the free throw line. Oh my gosh. And he should have figured out free throws at some point during his long career. Jeez. All right, SGA taking the second free throw. Let's see if he's good. And he is. Yes. Yes. 88-85. 4.5 to go. Let's see what Spain tries to do here. This is big time, baby. Come on now. Spain takes a long three and he misses. The game is over. Canada's won, baby. Yeah. Woo! Canada winning today against Spain. In a really close nail biter. We're going to the next round, baby. Spain is out now. Yes! 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 Woo! Yeah! Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I'm so proud of Jordi and those guys for playing a gutsy game, a game that they shouldn't have actually probably won. This was Spain's game to win, and I'm sure Sergio's like, it fell right through my hands right now. Wow, very, very gutsy victory against the number one team in the world. Canada coming up big time and eking out a very close win after being down for most of the game, winning it right at the end. Oh my gosh. All right, let me see how y'all celebrated in the comments real quick right here. I guess NBA ain't World Cup after all. That's right, world champions. No, Denver Nuggets? No, the world champions are the Spanish team right now. That is the number one ranked team in FIBA that we just defeated just now and beat and put them out of the World Cup. This is Canada arriving again. If we beat France in the first game of the World Cup, that was the first one. This is the second shot fired saying we are for real and we are coming to win this World Cup still, y'all. We may have lost to Brazil, but guess what? Brazil is eliminated now. USA losing this game today. That's huge. Dominican losing today. Puerto Rico losing today. Canada is officially going to the Olympics, y'all. I'm sorry. It's official because we won this game. We're going to France next year because the other America's teams have been eliminated except for U.S. So it's going to be U.S. and Canada, I'm pretty sure, going forward. So this is a huge win for Canada. Seriously. This means we're going to the Olympics in France next year. I'm telling you. I don't know if it's totally for sure, but I'm pretty sure because of the way things went down today with all the other America's teams losing that Canada has probably got their berth to the Olympics at this point. Oh my gosh. G saying Canada playing better, but they're still leaving players wide open. Make the extra pass. Yes, G. Yes. Isaac Campbell saying Sergio came to the Raptors to learn the NBA game. That is true. Coquette saying Dort with his fourth foul. Really, really poor play by Dort late in the game that pissed me off. He was good early, but man, SGA coming through big time with those clutch free throws. Just to start saying at NBA Quick Takes, maybe Raptors Freak was right about SGA. I love the guy. I love him right now. It's all I'm going to love or hate him with failure or success. And he's the lightning rod of this team because he's the number one. He's the leader. And in some ways, he shoulders more of the blame with our failures, and he gets more of the glory with our successes. And well, I'm going to give him glory right now because we did it. We made it happen, baby. We beat Spain. This is crazy good, y'all. As dejected as we felt on Friday, we should feel jubilant and exuberant about what happened today. Oh my gosh, this is huge. Spain is going to lose this game by technicals. Yes, Alan Tam. Yes, some very important technicals called in this game that really hurt them in the end. You know, Sergio getting a technical, Rudy Fernandez getting a technical. Those were easy scores for there. FIBA referees were weird in this game. They were very much against us in the first half, but in the second half, they definitely looked out for us a little bit better. So that was a huge part of what happened. G saying Dort was elbowed, was he not? Yeah, there were a lot of fouls that were not called in this game. There is not a certain level of consistency to the FIBA officials. So in some ways, you really got to kind of understand how they like to call their bread and butter fouls. And if you understand that, then you can manipulate it. That's part of the keys to success of Kelly Olynyk in FIBA play is he understands how to take a foul and overact it to make sure that they call the play. Now, Dort may not understand exactly like Kelly does how to really over exaggerate in the right way that the FIBA official will call it. So in some ways, yeah, there's a lot of extra fouls in there that aren't getting called. A lot of physicality for sure. Quick take Santa, just to start, SGA is just short of being Jesus for Team Canada. In some ways, that's true. I'm not going to disagree with you. He's very, very important. But let's not make the same mistake as John Lennon and the Beatles and say he's bigger than Jesus. Yeah, Cool Cat saying SGA is young. He needs FIBA experience. I think Andrew Nebhard would have been a better point guard as a floor manager for players, I think. I would agree with this. Nebhard is a more classical point guard. And in some ways, that's the kind of point guard that's better for FIBA. A point guard like Dennis, we brought him up earlier. Dennis Schroeder is that kind of FIBA point guard we like. He's a pass first, shoot second kind of guy. He's more likely to throw it to Mortiz Wagner or Franz Wagner than take the shot himself. It's really impressive what Germany's doing without Franz Wagner, really their best offensive scorer. He's been hurt a majority of this FIBA World Cup, and Germany is still undefeated and just kicking a lot of butt. Yeah, quick take Sam, performing miracles. You know what? Listen, this is why I always say don't ever count a team out. You know, basketball is an amazing sport of runs, and it may look grim and bad for Canada. Sure, we didn't want a close game with Spain because it's really dangerous. And you can lose real easy to a veteran team with a great coach like that in a FIBA environment with FIBA officials. But listen, we walked through that fire today and we came out unburned. And we are going to the next round. Fantastic stuff. So our next game will be Wednesday at 9:30 a.m. Team Canada will play in the winners bracket of the next round. We're going to get to go into the very top of the FIBA World Cup and compete for a medal. We will very much be competing for a medal at this stage now. I'm very much going to say Canada is going to get at least the bronze, if not the gold, is what I'll say right now. Yeah, there you go. Alan Tam saying Powell is the oldest player for Team Canada at 32 years old. He's 32. I always thought Olynyk was the oldest player on this team. Are you sure Olynyk's not older than Powell? Seriously, because Olynyk might be 35, honestly. Go check how old Olynyk is, please. I'm going to go check it real quick. I can do that. Why not? I got Google. Let me see. Kelly Olynyk. I'm pretty sure he's older than that. Let me just see. Kelly Olynyk is 32 also. So I think that they're the same age. They're right both at 32. Okay. G saying, I take it back, Kelly. Kelly Olynyk, 3-point shooter, keeping us close. Yeah, his threes were key late. SGA's threes were key late. Then also, Nickel had some couple of big important threes, and so did Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks actually probably was my MVP of this game. Honestly, SGA is going to do what he's going to do, but in some ways, he pissed me off in some ways, but he still did big shots late. But it really was the spark of Dylan Brooks, his intensity, his defensive play, along with those key threes that really helped Canada win this game today. So I'm going to say Dylan Brooks is my number one star for this game. Even with foul trouble, he managed to walk that tightrope and play a very intelligent game against Spain in a physical game. And he even was doing it with a swagger. He had some cheap shots in this game, some cheap fouls that put him in foul trouble. But in the end, he survived till the end, and he was huge for us in the last 2 minutes of the game. Seriously, Dylan Brooks, big time. Yeah, let's go. Fiercely saying, okay, didn't want to jump on the bandwagon, but I must admit the refs' calls are extremely suspect. Well, they were, but in the end, the right outcome happened. So we can't say they were totally crooked. Fiercey's awesome. Just a star saying Kelly on fire. Yeah, those threes were big by Kelly late. Alan saying, what's the score now? G saying 69-61. This is way earlier. The game is done now. They should play Eddie. Yeah, we didn't see Zach Eddie. This game was a little too high intensity, and we didn't need any young person rookie mistakes. So Zach could not, with his lack of experience, and then also his mobility isn't that great as far as out of all the players in the team. In some ways, he'd be late to catch up on defense. So in some ways, Zach's better if we have a big, huge lead to come in and be like a defensive substitution to really protect the paint. But otherwise, in some ways, he's dangerous for causing us turnovers or mess ups because of his inexperience. So in some ways, it's not safe to play Zach if things are too crazy. A quick text saying, I'll tell SGA to stay home next one. Let's get Nemhard. No, don't tell him that. We're very happy with SGA right now. But in some ways, I do want a more typical point guard. In some ways, if we got Nemhard and started him with SGA, or we started Nickel with SGA, I'd like that better. I'd almost rather SGA just be our shooting guard, straight up. Let's see. Alan Tam saying 57-55. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to do any of the score comments at this point because the game's over. Isaac Campbell saying defense first. Canada, come on. Yeah, that is how we won. Cool Cat saying SGA ISO play again, being baited to go ISO, then defense on him very last minute. We were suffering from team ball. We could have been winning these games as a team instead of ISO star playing. I completely agree with this. And as Raptor fans from last year, we're sick of ISO ball. Let's play team concept. Darko Rajakovic is a Serbian coach, a European-style coach. Let's see a team FIBA kind of game for the Raptors this year in the NBA. The more we see that kind of unselfishness, the better, for sure. Monique saying, stay focused, please, Canada. Ugh, why? And geez, Lex, come on, Tom Duke. G saying, Alan, you must be behind because there's 1:19 left. Okay, quick take saying, just a star. How's it done? Defense wins championships. That's right, Monique. Isaac Campbell saying, we need good players available, though, in order to have a chance. This is our chance. And we got it, and we made it happen. Justice Star saying SGA didn't know it's more of a team ball game in FIBA. Yeah, you got to really share the ball and get everybody involved. Country Kong saying Andrew Nebhart of the Pacers and his brother Ryan, who played on Creighton. Hang on, it jumped ahead. I don't know why. Andrew Nebhart of blah, 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 blah. Yeah, no more comments, guys, because I am going to have to finish up really fast. And there is a lot in here that I'm going to try and run out with real quick. Because right now, I know I'm way behind on the comments, and y'all went crazy during that whole section of time. Oh, wow. You guys really wrote a lot. Okay. Let's see. Andrew Nebhart of the Pacers and his brother Ryan, who played on Creighton and transferred up to Gonzaga, where his brother played, are both going to be excellent top-tier floor generals for Canada one day. I like that prediction, Country Kong. Cool Cat saying, I really like FIBA-style basketball. It's a beautiful game. G saying, Spain is playing beautiful team ball. Absolutely terrible, Canada, is what Monique said. Quick Take saying, floor generals generally want guys on the floor that can put the ball in the basket. Yeah, I know you keep saying this, Quick Takes, but there are guys on our team that can do that. It's just we got to find them better. Cool Cat saying Canada down by 12. Yeah, that's a way long time ago. I see the vision that Masai has in mind for the Raptors. Very interesting. Spain's tall players. Yeah. Stargate saying, shaking my head. The NBA style play is what has done this team in. Yeah. And also how, in some ways, they partly won. I mean, they did play kind of off each other very good team way in the last 5 minutes also. Isaac saying, we are going to win big time play coming. And Isaac was right. Alan Tam saying, I think Canada's going to lose. You were wrong, Alan. They were down by 12, but they came back and won. Cool Cat saying, I feel bad for SGA. I know he means well. Lack of FIBA experience is showing. He will improve at next international showing for sure. Well, we put that nail in the coffin a little too early, Cool Cat, because we did end up winning. Cool Cat saying, frustrating part is this is a winnable game. And it was, and we did. Yeah. Country Kong saying, Lex, call the day. Kelly, you've got the open three. He fakes. He takes it. He makes it. Hey, top tier commentating today. Also on the subject of SGA, to be clear, not trying to hate. We need him. Yeah, for sure. This is the thing. I can get a little critical and anger if there's failure that really pisses me off. But let's not get it twisted. I love that he's playing for Canada. I love that he's showing up and representing our country. And I appreciate him so much. And he is the ultimate, most talented guy on our team. But once again, I'll say the responsibility falls on his shoulders. He gets the glory when they're successful, like they are today. and he does get the criticism when they aren't, like they were on Friday. So it's just that way. We love him. We're not trying to hate SGA. It's just we want him to fit the FIBA game in the right way for the best possible outcomes of victories for Canada. G saying, I swear, if Dylan gets another unsportsmanlike foul, well, he did even better than that. Tom Duke saying it's not over yet. No, it wasn't. No call. I love it. Yes. And I love the Dylan Brooks with the red scarf and the ties. Isaac, that's hilarious. 28 people watching. Subscribe, y'all. Thank you, Monique. That's very awesome. And yes, Isaac Campbell, thumbs up. Quick Takes saying, hit the likes. It's free. And go check out Quick Takes also. His channel is fantastic also. Dylan needs to stop it right now, Monique. Yeah, I don't know. That firiness actually really helped us. Quick Takes saying, so close. Dylan Brooks, three-pointers, setting the tone on both sides of the court. Yeah, defensively and those big threes, big time. Dylan Brooks, you're a hero. Quick Takes is cheering. Yeah, G saying Canada moving the ball better. Come on, not those threes. Yeah, they were moving a lot better. Did much better on a run. Hit those threes. Tom Duke saying want to see some dunks. Cool Cat saying, God damn, missing 3-point shooting, killing us. Missing 2 wide open 3 points that would have been 6 points. I know, but it all worked out. Isaac saying, come on, Canada, take what they give you and take over. And that's what they did. Thank goodness. Quick Take saying at Isaac, really though? G saying missing free throws is unacceptable. I was very mad at Lou Dort at that point. Yeah, you can't miss those free throws. Shaking my head. Very, very upset with Lou Dort at that time. Striking him down. Yeah, I was mad at the Thunder at that point. Isaac was on that. Fiercely saying so many open threes missed. Quick Takes is loving Dana's fieriness today. I love it. Monique saying, keep climbing, Canada. I don't bite is here. How is Canada doing? Is this a 2-loss elimination tournament? It is very much kind of like that. You can lose twice and still be alive, but it's very hard to do it at this point. You have to have a really good record. Yeah, it sometimes is like a double elimination. So now Spain is eliminated. They're going to the losers bracket, and they will not be in the medal round. So Spain's not winning a medal at FIBA World Cup. No, they're not. We put them out. G saying Canada's down 4 with 3 minutes left. And yes, it's a do or die game. That's right. Comments are blocked. I don't know. Dana's comments got blocked. I don't know what happened there. It shouldn't have been that way. Let's see. Monique's saying defense, please. Yep. No, Dana's there. She's fine. Jonas is a quick takes guy. Yeah, I love Jonas. He's like my Lithuanian cousin. I'm Estonian, which is a cousin to Latvia and Lithuania. It's the Baltics. And Jonas was always had a special connection with me as a Raptor because of our countries of origin. So I'm a very big fan of Jonas Valanciunas. He's one of my favorite Raptors of all time. So I'm with you, right with you there. Quick takes. Yes, for SGA from G. Yeah, let's effing go, Isaac Campbell. Down by 1. Quick takes saying, Dana, I hear your F bombs. Can't see them in the comments. Do you have a safeguard on there, a cursing guard for something at Quick Takes? Maybe you have the child guard just to keep the filter out the cussing. Dana would be filtered out today. She's been cussing a lot today, honestly. Let's see. I Don't Bite's got the thumbs up, and Dana's saying, let's go. Let's see. Cool Cat saying Dylan Brooks 3-pointer because that turnover, Dylan Brooks' impact on both sides of the court. Huge, huge, Cool Cat. We love to see it, don't we, Coach? Yeah, Dylan, oh my effing God. That's right. SGA hitting the big 3 free throws at the end. Canada's going to win this. Isaac Campbell is right. Just to start saying game on. What y'all saying about Shea? I forgot. That's right. You've been standing up for him, Quick Takes. I will give you credit for staying loyal with SGA, and I'm just glad he was successful. I know I said some things about Oklahoma City Thunder in this game, but I still stand by it. You know, there's a certain level of used to being losing if you play for the Thunder. I Don't Bite saying, I like Dylan Brooks. Glad he's doing well. People really criticize him harshly all offseason. I agree. I Don't Bite. You know, if he's on your team, you love him. If he's on Team Canada, you love him. If he's on a team against you, you hate him. And a lot of people hate him right now. And we don't. Canadians love him. Team Canada has really been good for him and his popularity up here. But most of the U.S. and the world hates him still because they love LeBron. I'm with you. I Don't Bite. It's because he went against LeBron, and people are going to choose LeBron against villain Dylan in that situation. Monique saying yes. And yes, and yes. I love it. Yeah. Quick Take saying Nebhard for SGA. Right. Keep that energy, please. No, I don't want him switched out. I just like to have Nebhard added to it. I don't want SGA off the team. It's just in some ways I like that kind of point guard look on our team. In some ways, Nickel is too much like SGA, and we want more of a traditional point guard like Juan Nunez or Dennis Schroeder or Yago Santos. But, you need those kind of little point guards in FIBA. They're very useful. A little point guard is very useful in FIBA. And in some ways, having a long, athletic shooting guard point guard is good, but it's not really the FIBA style of play. But yeah, you're right. In some ways, we have to give kudos to Quick Takes for staying loyal to SGA, not doubting him like some of us have today, for sure. G saying, great defense. Let's go. SGA is clutch with the free throws big time. Underscope saying, hey, Lex, been watching the past 2 games alongside. I don't comment much, but great game today, brother. Thank you, Underscope. I appreciate that. It's been a real joy to do the FIBA games watch-alongs. I've really enjoyed being here and doing it this way with you guys. I realized part of the reason why they sent Dan Schulman is because Matt Devlin is in a walking boot, and him going over to Asia or doing anything like that, in some ways it's not good, but he's doing the Blue Jays games instead, and Dan Schulman's doing the FIBA games. So they kind of switch spots. So I don't know if his injury is the reason why Matt Devlin is not calling these FIBA games, but in some ways I wish Matt Devlin had been calling it, or Paul Jones. But I'm glad that you're enjoying my commentary, and I'm glad that y'all like my he fakes it, he takes it, he makes it call. That was pretty good. Trevor J saying Dylan is the man today. Yeah, we can get behind that, Commissioner J, for sure, for sure. Monique saying keep it going, Canada. Yes, Ido Bites got the thumbs up for G. Cool Cat saying for Paris, I want us to have 3 to 4 point guards and Nebhard with Murray. That way we can mix SGA and Murray at the shooting guard position. Yeah, I like that. I like that. You need to get on the phone with Rowan Barrett and start talking to him. Maybe Cool Cat needs to be a part of Team USA's organization at the front office. I would nominate you for that, Cool Cat. Can we get you down there and make you work with Rowan Barrett Sr.? Because I think that you would be very good for Team Canada. Coach Cool Cat. I would love your influence on this team. Quick Take saying, Lex, you gave SGA a hard time for real, though. Of course I am, and I will. In some ways, I hate isolation point guards at this point. I really am. Fred has killed me for this. Fred VanVleet killed me for this last season. I defended him so much last year, and he went and took the money, and I'm just like, I'm sick of selfish players in the NBA. I'm sick of that NBA style where it's like, I'm going to do everything by myself, and nobody else can help me. I don't like players that do that anymore. In fact, if I see Raptors doing that this season, I'm going to criticize them just like I'm criticizing SGA today. So if we see Scotty try to do too much this season, I'm going to come down on Barnes. If we see Siakam try and do too much like he did last year, too much by himself, I'm going to come down on Siakam. So it's just it's the action. It's not the individual. It's really the selfish isolation kind of style of NBA that I hate at this point. I absolutely detest it. And I'm not the only one. Cool Cat's with me. Cool Cat is definitely with me. But you're right, Quick Takes. This is all fair. Our criticism of FGA, maybe a little overboard. And you know what? I'll give you very much credit for standing by him and being very much on his side this whole time, for sure. For sure. I'll own up to this. I have been very critical of him. And he came big time through for us at the end. Yeah, SGA got fouled. Nice going the free throw line. Nebhard for Shea. Yeah, he's like, no. Not straight up. I mean, I just want the point guard. Seriously. All right. Monique said, don't blow the lead. SGA got fouled again. And the free throws mattered. Dana's saying, let's go. Cool Cat's saying, no, not to replace him. It's just that if we like the look at point guard, possibly. Yeah. G saying Canada won. That's right. We made the Paris Olympics. We won. Villain Dylan was the MVP. G saying, thank you, Team Canada from Cool Cat. Quick Take saying, Cool Cat, oh, all right. He wants to hold it to us. He'd probably go get the receipts and come look at the tape from earlier and catch me saying it blatantly. And you say, no, you did say that, Lex. You want to trade him out. Well, I was really mad at him for a second there. Blackhawks going, woo, that's right. We won, Neil. That's right. Team Canada's feeling good today. G saying SGA was clutch at the end. Yes, we got to give him so much credit for being that leader at the end, hitting those big 3 throws. 4 important free throws, very important free throws at the end. Monique saying, yes, we won. Cool Cat saying, Dylan Brooks saved us. Then SGA put us over the top. Isaac saying, oh, my God, yes. Jimmy Pope's going, woo, I love it. Quick Take saying, Lex said he kind of didn't want SGA. It hurt my feelings. In some ways, I don't want him. I don't want him if his game doesn't fit FIBA. In some ways, I don't. And if there's other top players, I'd rather have them on the team than I don't want to switch him for Nebhard, but maybe I'd switch him for Murray or Wiggins if they're going to play more of a FIBA style. Yeah, I might do that. Let's see. Tom Duke's got me with the pancakes. I love that. Get that pat of butter. The W happened. Cowboys got us all about let's effing go with all the SGA and the RJ and the Monique and me and the Raptor and Dylan. Monique saying, thanks, Team Canada. Thank you, Jordy. Nico saying, Canada, heartbeat. Yes, good to see you, Nico. Nico Damais. Yes, good to see you in the chat. Please subscribe. We're here every morning, 9:30 a.m. Let's see. Tom Duke's got Jordy on blast, and Quick Take's got Canada 100%, baby. Isaac saying, we aren't back. Canada has arrived. Marlon Toby is here. Good to see original Rapid Freak Marlon Toby dropping in to say hi with us. Great Canada won. USA loses to Lithuania. Marlon Toby's enjoying this. Good stuff for Canada today. Quick Take saying, yeah. And Cool Cat saying, we qualified for Paris Olympics. Thank you, Team Canada. Focused and persistence. This is big time. I'm so happy. Next summer, we're going to get to do a Olympic watch-along games. So that's just going to be my thing. If Team Canada is playing a game, we're going to have watch-alongs on this channel, just so y'all know. This is going to be the way it goes. I won't do watch-alongs for the Raptor games, but I'll do them for Team Canada. Yeah, there you go. Monique saying Jordy Fernandez is the right coach. Alan Tam saying Team Canada making the Olympics. Thumbs up, baby. That's right. 3 thumbs up. G saying, thanks, Lex, for being so calm. It's good for us intense fans. Well, in some ways, I was trying to be the professional calling the game and not going too crazy. Of course, I'm a homer, and I'm totally calling it for Canada. And I do get a little emotional, and I do cuss and do kind of crazy criticisms. But I'm glad I could be a calming force in this nail biter of a game today. It really was. Dana wants a parade. It's too soon, Dana. There's more to be done. Let's get that World Cup championship, and then let's maybe have a parade then, and then get ready for Olympics next year. Yeah, bam, son. Tam said, bam, son. Tam said, bam, son. I'm still yelling. Isaac's still yelling out the door. He's probably still yelling, even on the delay, even though that was 20 minutes ago. Alan's saying, watch Wiggins decide to play in the Olympics now. I bet you he will. He's welcome to. They want him to. He's not told you're not allowed to come here. We may have Jamal Murray and Andrew Wiggins next year on Team Canada, and that will be crazy reinforcements. No kidding. No kidding. Infamous saying, salute, freak. Didn't want to interrupt your great commentating. Enjoying it. Great win. That rumor about Ingram may have been the poison pill for USA. Woo. Yeah. There's a lot of weird stuff around Brandon Ingram right now. Yeah, I don't even know the latest rumor about him. I know that his stats have been really bad and he's upset. And I'm sure he's not pleasant to be around on that team right now. We're going to the quarterfinal, Monique. That's right. Yes. And Quick Takes is laughing at Alan. Alan saying, I hope we get a full roster in the Olympics for Team Canada. You want a full NBA roster. That's what you want, Alan Tam. I know you want that full Canadian NBA roster, just like the U.S. I know you do. Dort almost cost us the game with his 2 missed free throws. I know. That's why I was so mad at him. I was like, man, that's why I went on that diatribe about the Thunder. I was like, they're used to being losers. Cool Cat saying SGA got lots of tape to watch to improve his FIBA experience for Paris, adding Murray and Wiggins. That will be huge. But we're not done, y'all. Team Canada will be playing on Wednesday. I don't know who our opponent will be. I'll have that all when I find out it. I'll definitely let you guys know for sure. I'm sure y'all can figure it out too. Trevor J saying the same we advance to the Olympics in Paris next year. That's right. I love it, Trevor J. Quick Takes called it before it happened. I love that. Quick Takes, you've been very astute for sure. Mo's saying greatest 2-hour stream, even though you were slow. Sorry about that, Monique. There's nothing I can do about it. That's why I don't want to do the watch along with the Raptors, because I'll really get pissed if they lose. And if you guys spoil it for me, I'll be really mad. Alan's saying if we get Murray, Wiggins, Nebhard, Mathurin for the Olympics, oh my God. Yeah, that would be a nasty lineup. And USA would have a hard time with us for sure. Olenek is 54 years old, Isaac. I didn't know that. He might be after this game. Powell's 32 and Olenek's 32. They're both 32. I think Scrub's older than them. Scrub's actually maybe older than them. He might be like 36. Mo's saying, go, yes, Canada. Fucking yeah, eh? And Fiercey's, I'm elated. This is great. We're going to have a great Sunday now. Mischief saying Canada advances to quarterfinals. Villain Dylan advanced to quarterfinals. Love that. Love my villain Dylan Brooks. Cool Cat. Me too, Cool Cat. G saying it. Yeah. Alan saying Olympics. SGA, Murray, Wiggins, Olenek, Brooks, Powell, Dort, Barnett, or Barrett, sorry. Alexander Walker, Joseph, Brissett, Mathurin, Nembhard, Clark, Sharp, Banton, Lyles, Miller, Boucher, and Birch. None of those guys who aren't NBA players. What about Kyle Alexander? What about Trey Bell Haynes? Come on now. Yeah, and that's what Alan Tam is hoping for. He's praying for that. Let's see. Isaac saying Dylan Brooks over LeBron. I love that. Alan saying Brooks is why we won. He's a beast, a fighter. Yeah, totally agree with that. Geomat saying maybe we should apply some FIBA rules to the NBA. I am all about that, Geomat. That's a great idea. I'd love for the NBA to be a little bit more like FIBA. That would be great. Seriously. Maybe we can get some of their officials and fire like Scott Foster and Ed Malloy. That'd be great. Brazil has been eliminated. That's right. They beat us on Friday. They got their good feel, but now they're out. Cool Cat saying you can tell Team Canada is playing Nick Nurse's system with lots of iso ball. Hopefully for next year we can get more of Geordie team style preference added to Team Canada. This may very well be true. The really late addition of Geordie as the coach, he can't really overhaul the team too much. But maybe in the next year before we go to Paris, Geordie can make more of his signature playbook and what the team is doing by the Olympics next year and cut all that Nick Nurse BS out of there. Yeah, I'd love to see that, Cool Cat. That's a great prediction. Let's see if Geordie can mold the team more in his way over the next year before the Olympics. Alan saying USA for Canada versus Canada for the gold in FIBA. That's what you're predicting, Alan? We're still going to get that? It could very well be that is the case. Wayne Strainer's here. Good to see Rapper Freak Wayne Strainer. Give Dylan Brooks his props, please. He showed great composure not to get any fouls in the second half. Yeah, I'm going to give him a good clap. Because honestly, both ends of the court, like y'all are saying, defensively amazing, and then huge threes late. Very, very much so. Cutoff activated. Thank you, Isaac. Stargate saying, as much as I hate SGA's NBA ISO one-on-one style, he came up clutch from the line. Yeah, he even used it at the end to get those fouls. And I kind of hate that, but also at the same time, it worked. And they did give him the calls. Now, Spain was very much trying to stop the clock. So they were very much fouling him very much so. So let's see. Most saying Jay Triano was speaking on Sportsnet to Grange. Okay, that's interesting. Jay Triano, a former coach of Team Canada and the Raptors. Alan Tam saying, I wonder why Nebhard, Mathurin, and Sharp, Clark, Miller not playing. Is it because they didn't want to commit 3 years? I know Boucher, Lyles, and Wiggins didn't want to commit 3 years for Canada. That's not true. That is not true about Boucher. Boucher's actually very outspoken, saying if they asked him, he would have came. He's never been invited to play for Team Canada. Chris Boucher has never, ever been invited. He said if they asked him, he would go. So that's not actually true. I think that they actually do just like the US. It's invite only, and they're very specifically targeting certain players. So a lot of those guys on that list, they may have never got an invite. They may want to play for Team Canada, and they may very well show up and play for Team Canada in the future. But I think it's invite only, and it's not that these guys turned them down, Alan. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's that they shape the team, Rowan Barrett, and they decide who they want to be on the team. And in some ways, that's how it gets decided who's on there. It's a lot, those guys would go there. I think Wiggins, obviously, he's been asked and he's been a part of it. But Mathurin, Sharp, those guys are maybe too young and they just haven't been approached yet. They may very well be approached very soon. Trust me. Alan's saying USA lost today. It didn't matter because they already qualified. They played the bench. That's why they lost to Lithuania. Okay, so they were playing the bench, and that's partly why they lost. Okay, so they didn't care, and they gave a shine to them. But Lithuania won their group. In some ways, that doesn't make any sense, Steve Kerr. Why would you dog it just in this situation? Did you want more time for Brandon Ingram? That's why you did it? In some ways, that's not a good excuse because that game mattered, and USA should have been going all out instead of trying to like allowing them to win. Yeah, that's not smart. And in some ways, I don't totally believe you, Alan, because that game mattered. In some ways, it very much mattered. In some ways, you know, even if they played the bench, their bench is not like a slouch. It's not like there's a drop off from the starters to the bench on Team USA. They're all equally the same caliber of player in a lot of ways. So that's not a good excuse for why they lost. Quick Take saying, forgive me for being absolutely annoying about my guy SGA. No, you know what? You're right. And you have every right to rub it in and say you were the right one on this because we're very much on record being mad at him. So there's nothing wrong with that. Alan saying Wiggins and lots of players will play in the Olympics in Paris. The ones who don't play in FIBA. Yeah, we're going to get an upgrade for next summer because the prestige of being on the Canadian Olympic team is huge. And yeah, some of these guys may show up. And then Phil Scruggs not showing up for the Olympics. I don't know. We'll see how it all shakes out. We'll see how Rowan Barrett handles the management of this team over time. But we still have a lot to do here in this FIBA World Cup, guys. This is not business over. We can act like this is celebrating. Sure, we got the Olympic berth, but there's still a lot of work to be done. in this next week before September the 10th. We want to be playing in September the 10th, and the gold medal game is what we want. Yeah. Alan's saying we need size in Paris. Lyles, Clark, and Sharp for size. It was shown against Brazil. We're lacking in the paint. Bam. Alan, you're exactly right. I completely agree with you. I want a couple more big guys on this team. I really, really do. And another point guard. That's kind of my wish list right now, for sure. Let's see. Monique saying, congratulations, Nathaniel Mitchell. So happy. Yes. Alan saying Edwards scored 35 for the USA, but still lost. That's interesting. Luca lost today too, guys, to Germany. Luca versus SGA on Wednesday. Okay, so it's going to be Slovenia, guys, that we're going to play. We're going to get to play Luka Doncic on Wednesday morning at 9:30 a.m. That's going to be crazy. Alan's saying SGA is our LeBron for Team Canada. Yeah, I agree with that. Luka versus SGA. Yeah, let's go. It's going to be fun. Maybe our defense can do something with him. It's kind of going to be fun to have Dwight Powell trying to guard Luka, teammates from the Mavericks. They're very close. And that'll be fun to see the camaraderie between the two Mavericks against each other, Dwight Powell versus Luka Doncic. Yeah. Thank you, Isaac Campbell. Like and subscribe. He's really trying to enforce this cutoff, y'all. Everyone was saying, let's not forget we're missing our number one best player, Jamal Murray. Yeah. Have a good day, everyone, from Dana. And NBA Quick Takes, he's giving me $20 for being a pain in the butt. Quick Takes, you're not a pain in the butt, but I appreciate the super chat. You're awesome, man. And listen, that's the thing here. I'm not afraid of being wrong, and I will be held accountable for things I said. And that may be the difference between me and a lot of other YouTube content makers. A lot of people don't like admitting when they're wrong, but I will. And I'll definitely give credit to other people that show up on this chat. I'm not the end all be all smartest person here. You guys are very smart also. And that's the thing. We're collective. I may be the one on screen, but y'all's comments and stuff are just as informative as what I say. And that's why I never get a big head and say, oh, I'm right. I'm always right. You shut up, NBA Quick Takes. I was right about SGA. No, it's never like that. I'm a bigger man than that. And I'll always admit when I'm wrong, when I do get things wrong. Yeah, Tino's saying super comeback, Canada. Thank you, Tina Adit. I hope you will join and subscribe to this channel. And it's a lot of fun. We talk Raptors and Team Canada every single day. Mike Byers is here. Is there any chance Murray makes it back? What's his injury? He won't make it back for this World Cup. He's absolutely not involved in this tournament, but is a very high chance he will be playing for Canada in the Olympics next year at France. So, Mike, look forward to that. We should see Jamal Murray playing for Canada next summer. Isaac saying, coming for America, coming for America. Yeah, yeah. I want to find a queen in Queens. Yes, coming to America. That's right. Tino saying, congratulations to Canada. Have a good night's sleep. Well, it's the morning. We're going to be up now. It's noon, and we're ready to start the day. I appreciate that, Tino. Tom saying, well done, Canada. And Quick Takes saying, you're a real one, Lex. Thank you, Quick Takes. Seriously, that's just what this is all about. You know, all right, let me do my Instagram check real quick, guys. All right, we're starting out with Dennis Schroeder getting a massage this morning before the game. We've been seeing him get his pregame ritual on his Instagram before game days lately. And he's getting his massage in the morning. He's got a nice lemon water in a bottle that he's drinking. He's on his way to the game with the hammer. He's got this guy, the Hammer, sitting next to him from one of his teammates on Germany. He's calling the Hammer. He's not even looking at the camera. He's looking out the window. Dennis finally got the umlaut over his O and his last name on his locker. He's so happy about it, too. He's like, they finally got the umlaut right over the O in my last name, and I don't have to write it in on a marker. So FIBA's watching, and they made the adjustment, and they fixed it. So good job, FIBA organizers, for getting Dennis's name correctly spelled. Finally, David Saborn will be very happy about this. Let's see what else. He's putting love out for Mikey, his buddy. He's one of his handlers, the guy who kind of helps him with Joel. And he's just saying he loves Mikey on Instagram, and he wants y'all to follow Mikey. He's one of his guys. And then he's got a picture of his kids and his wife and the hearts. And it's so much love with the Schroeders right now, with Germany being so successful, the whole family being there, enjoying the family time in other countries, and just really cool to see Junior Schroeder wearing the Nirvana t-shirt. That's very cool. I think Junior Schroeder is a cool dude. Getting to know Junior Schroeder is making me forget about losing Junior Freddie. Because Fred Jr. was kind of like one of my favorite people from his help in the championship run for the Raptors. Fred VanVleet Jr. showing up was good. Well, now we got Junior Schroeder, and he may be the little inspirational little guy at this point. His sister's funny too. She's like pointing at the camera like this, And yeah, I love the Nirvana t-shirt that Junior Shooter's wearing for it. That's so cool. All right, let's see who else we got on the Instagram. We got Yuta Watanabe waving the rising sun flag of Japan over his head as Japan is successful going to the Olympics too. We will see our friend Yuta Watanabe in Paris as Japan is qualified in the Asia spot from FIBA World Cup, getting further than the Philippines and China and other teams like that. So to get that Asia spot for the Olympics, very, very successful FIBA World Cup for Japan. Even though they're in the losers bracket and eliminated, they still get an Olympic berth. There's Matt Devlin with the crutches. He's at the baseball game, calling the game with the boot on. And we're so happy to see him calling the Blue Jays game right now in place. It's like Bizarro World. He's where Dan Schulman should be, and Dan Schulman's where he should be. Grady Dick put on blast TCU and Colorado's football game yesterday, and Deion Sanders doing something crazy in his debut as the coach of the football team for Colorado University. Really interesting stuff. A lot of people were impressed with him, including DeMar DeRozan, who tweeted about Deion yesterday, and then also Grady Dick put it on blast. Of course, Monique was talking about Pascal and his Instagram stuff right now. He's talking about how he works so hard and how he went back to the motherland to help the people there with his skills academy. So much good stuff happening in Pascal land right now. Also, Monique was telling us about the open tryouts for Raptors 905. If y'all want a path to get on the Raptors, here's your chance. You're just going to need like $225 if you want to sign up for registration to come down to the OVO Athletic Center on September the 24th. You will get to try out for the Raptors 905, y'all. So if you got some sort of game and you can play, go down there and show them. I'd love to see you playing for 905 if you can do it. Anybody from Raptor Freak family can go down there and do that. That's impressive and awesome. Scotty's playing NBA 2K or something on his screen on his Instagram, it looks like. And let's see who else we got. I think that's it. That's our Instagram check. Pretty solid. Just not a whole lot going on unless some stuff has happened since. Let me just see if there's anything else. No, nothing else on that. All right, I'm way over my time. I'm almost at 3 hours. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up real quick in the last 5 minutes here. Let's see. Where am I with this? Tino saying, why did the USA lose NBA players who have disappeared from Indonesia? What? What do you mean? Why did they lose players who have disappeared from Indonesia? Are you talking about somebody's been kidnapped? That sounds crazy to me. I've not heard any news about that. That sounds something like some crazy talk. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching me today. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And do the same for NBA Quick Takes. He's a fantastic channel and all kinds of good stuff there also. Yeah, you've been in my chat this morning. You did not have to subscribe because I didn't make you subscribe. But normally you have to subscribe to be in our chat. So please hit that subscribe button so you can make sure you can chat with us every day, because some days we don't allow people that aren't subscribed to chat in the chat with us. But I did allow it for today. So please hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed interacting with the channel today. And if you want, join the channel. There are perks to join the channel. It's just $4.99 to be a purple level Raptor Freak member. And you get access to our Facebook group where there's all kinds of extra content being posted by Monique, Trevor J, Isaac Campbell, myself, keeping you up to date on the latest with the Raptors and Team Canada on Facebook. So if there's any breaking news, that is your resource for finding it. And then you also get more access to me to interact with personally and other stuff we do, like contests and all kinds of things. So being a member of this channel is actually a really good idea if you do join. All right, yeah, live at 6. Okay, Quick Takes will be on tonight at 6 p.m. So if you guys like being involved in another NBA live stream where you can comment and be interactive with the host, Quick Takes will be on live at 6. So please join them then. Alan's saying, but it's only going to get harder for Team Canada, Slovenia, Germany, USA, Lithuania, and Latvia. Not easy. Yeah, are these all the teams that went ahead today? So it's us, Slovenia, Germany, USA, Lithuania, and Latvia. There's 2 other teams that actually also won. So let me, you know what? I could go ahead and check this since it's all over and done with. Let's go look at the group action on the official FIBA page, and I'll just tell you exactly who has advanced to the quarterfinals. This is some fantastic stuff. We've got 8 teams in the quarterfinals. We got Italy versus USA. That will be a game on Tuesday. Then we've got Germany versus Latvia. And the other side of that, on that bracket, on our side of the bracket is Lithuania versus Serbia. And then we're playing Slovenia and Luka on Wednesday, September the 6th. So the winner of our game against Slovenia will play the winner of Serbia and Lithuania. And so, yeah, we're in the quarterfinals, baby. We're one of the top 8 teams at FIBA World Cup. Good job, gentlemen. Good job, Canadians. Yeah, that's what I love. All right. And our friend from Israel is here. He's saying the European basketball experts are betting that the German team will be the world champion. Now, you're my friend that came in before the France game at the opening of the FIBA World Cup and told us that France was going to kick our ass. Well, how right were you? So, listen, you can go ahead and give us your expert opinions. Germany does look very good. And I'm not going to say they're not bad. But we've played Germany twice in the last month, and we've beaten them in a very important DBB Super Cup final in Germany. We beat them in their own German Cup. So don't count us out against them. If we play Germany at some point, yeah, we'll kick their butt. In fact, I'm actually glad that they're in the other side of the bracket with the U.S. because it's more likely they're going to play the U.S. and knock them out in the semifinals. And then, we have a little bit more clear path with Lithuania and Slovenia and Serbia in our side of the bracket at this point in the quarterfinals. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching me. Go Canada. We're going to beat the U.S. When we play them, it's going to be the best. All right, let's go.